everything working? I hope so. Did I press start right? I did. Why did I title World's #1 K-pop hater? Because I hate K-pop. It's the worst. That's false, actually. It's not too bad. I just never really got into the genre as a whole. Always a ton of kids. What was it? Back in middle school, high school, that used to like it a lot because I went to school with a lot of Korean people. They were ahead of the curve. I've never actually used Duolingo before. This is probably like a terrible way to actually learn an Asian language though, because I know Duolingo doesn't have like the best track record, but it's better than nothing. Well, they have stats. Huh. Why are there 49.7 million Spanish learners? Why are there so many people learning Spanish? Why are there so many people learning French? The rest of these languages make sense. I didn't expect Korean to be so high though. 18.3 million? Wow. Oh my god, it's the owl. It's the owl from the commercials that like threatens to kill you if you don't log into Duolingo and do your language learning streaks. Let's get this started. How did you hear about Duolingo? Other? Can I describe the other? Can I write like, it appeared to me in a dream the owl threatened me to go learn on Duolingo? I don't even know how I'd know about it actually. Because they always have these things when you're like using a new thing. They're like, how do you know about this website or channel or whatever? It's like, oh, I don't know. I heard about it somewhere, but I don't remember where. Why are you learning? Can I say other? I mean, I guess technically it's to prepare for travel. Because I think sisters are planning a trip in like it's January right now. I think they're planning it for April or March or sometime in the spring in a few months. Best thing to pack is the local language. I'm new. I can discuss most topics in detail. I know some common words. Shibal. Here's what you can achieve. Build a large vocabulary. What's your daily learning goal? Intense. 20 minutes a day is intense, really? That's how much in a week? That's 2 hours in a week. That's not intense at all. What the fuck? Serious. The extra, it gets bumped up by 5 minutes every time. I don't even know like how Duolingo works now that I think about it. I'll remind you. No, don't do that. No, notifications. No. Start from scratch. Find my level. I do know how to read some Hangul for whatever reason. Section 2. Is Korean easy? You can hover over the... What? I can't read any of this, man. That's I think this is Han. 언어?
한국어는 죄송. 한국어는 언어.
언어?
쉽습니까?
쉽습니까? I think 쉽니까 is like question.
생각.
생각?
예.
예.
언어.
언어?
한국어는
한국. This sounds the most similar. I know Han is like Korean for Korean, I think.
한국어는 언어. 예. 쉽습니까? 생각.
Jack? I can't read that. Okay. That word is okay. I know nothing. I feel so illiterate right now. There's nothing that I know here. That word is right.
돈.
돈,
빵.
반,
가족.
가족.
전화. 맞습니다.
맞습니다. I hear 습니다 all the time. What does it mean? I think it's some type of honorific. I think it's some type of ending.
단어바.
단어바. 단어바.
단어바.
단어바. That's a da. 단어바.
단어바.
That word.
그.
I'm going solely on context clues. This feels like trying to do a puzzle but I can't see the pieces and I can't feel them, and I don't know if I can't see like the whole picture either. I don't know what the pieces look like. I don't know what picture I'm making, and I don't know like how I and
맞습니다.
I don't know. I don't know. Write this in Korean. Let's speak in German.
만나서 반갑습니다.
I think that's the last part.
시원
시와
말합시다.
말합시다.
과 와.
Huh?
과
These sound the same to me.
와.
Am I missing something?
독일어로 만나서 반갑습니다.
만납소. I'm really
여자들이
bad.
러시아어로 말합니다. 여자들이 러시아어로 말합니다.
Right. Let's just try it easy. Let's try an easier one. Okay. So I saw like the 15-minute infographic. Let me see if I can actually find it though. Learn. Oh. There's like an infographic. It's like learn to read Korean in 15 minutes. Did this one? Yeah, it's this one. This thing. It's written by someone whose last name isn't Lee, Kim, or Park. So that's how you know they know how to learn. They have like all the little vowels and there's all the rules and what all they sound like. Let's see if I can use this and understand how to write everything. I have looked at this before. I do kind of remember some of it. E, O, E, B, D, G, R, B, D, P, Sh, P, In. The thing that's confusing is there's like double consonants too. There's like they'll double up the ba sound, and I can't hear the difference generally. But I also don't like listen for it all either. I don't really know what it sounds like. No, people just stress the sound. Pa or pa. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. What is that? BB Alexis. Thank you. Thank you. I've seen this before. I know this is like before and this is after. This is ah. That much I know. Each mistake costs 1 heart. Continue. They also like do the little sound sing. Ah, ah. I know this. The ear O means like a null sound. I think there's like something with the ng. There's an ng noise as well sometimes. I think this is also used there, but I don't remember when. And then there's double lines. There's a bunch of different like rules to construct different letter or not letters but sounds. For ah. This I know. This is just the last name. I think it's the most common. It's either Kim or Lee. That's the most common. Select the matching pairs. So this is na.
나.
Good. This is ah.
아.
Oh, it should be this one. Over.
오.
Oh. Oh is this one.
가.
I think they give me the sound. This one's a little easy, you know? But they give me the sound, and I'm going to know how to match everything.
나.
Ah. This is easy. Select the matching pairs. Oh, I'll challenge myself. I'll only go from here to here, so I won't hear the sound. Na goes here.
나.
Ga goes here.
가.
Go goes here.
고.
And ah. That's pretty easy. 5 in a row. Amazing. It's like I've already learned partly how to read. Ah, or nah. This is a bit overemphasis, no? Oh, it's this one. Select the matching pairs again for like the 18th time. They're really stressing this, huh? Oh, I mean, at least I can read it.
아. 오.
Ga is, yeah, ga.
가. 나.
Oh.
오.
Oh. This one's a little too easy now. This is a bit insulting to my intelligence. I've already memorized them. I actually have an ironically pretty decent memory, so.
오.
I was doing like that human benchmark test the other day just for fun. I was deliberating between whether I should like do something productive with my life or just like lounge around and stare at the screen, and I chose stare at the screen. I did the human benchmark test, and I'm like really piss poor at everything, but I have a really good verbal memory apparently. Like my average score on the verbal memory test for human benchmark is like 150, which puts me in the top like 1 percentile.
고.
I can hear it. It's not too bad at least. You've been working hard. For coal. Oh, I just mocked how a toddler can do this, and now I'm like forgetting what the sounds look like. But ironically, every time I have to sound everything out, I refer to this chart in my head. The rules I can't remember are like the doubling up. Nothing makes an ing sound if you put it at the end. Where letters that make it different if you put them at the end of a syllable. At the end of a syllable. Wait, this is Batman. Batman. This is Totoro. Oh, that's part of that. The O is exaggerated or lengthened. This one is Miki. Mario. This one is, what is that? Nemo. That looks more like Marvin than Nemo. No, it looks like an older clownfish. I don't want to say I'm like some type of clownfish expert that can accurately determine the age by sight, but I don't know. Looks a bit too old. That was Nemo. This is Harry Potter. I think this means like it makes a H sound, right? A H. Double it up. If you double up vowels, you usually blend the two sounds. It just sounds like you added a W. Wah, wah, bah. All right, this one's weird. This I can see it's distressed, but I can never hear it, and I don't really know the difference. But there's two E on a tree. Beg, be, all right, okay. If you put the lines over the hat, it becomes H. The S sound becomes J, and then it becomes cha. Okay, I'm learning how to read. These are the rules that I can't remember. The rest of this stuff I can kind of remember. These are the stuff that I never can. Whoa, and then this stuff is just confusing. So at the end, if you put double up a notch, it adds a Y sound. Double up a notch, it adds a Y sound. Yeah. So this is ya, ya, yeah, be. Huh. Let me take a minute to digest this. Yeah. Let me go back. So the big H makes an A sound. That one makes an S sound. Yo, submit. Okay, so you put the S at the end, it makes a T sound. Makes an L if you put it at the end. Okay. You put it at those three. If you put it at the end, is at the end of a sentence or at the end of at the end of a syllable. Okay. Okay, so it makes an L sound. So R's become L's at the end, and then S's become T's at the end. A little bit weird, but not too crazy. There's like a system, and the system is surely a lot better. Because I've learned languages in the past. I've learned Mandarin. For how long? For like 5 years I took Mandarin. And then they make me take Spanish in elementary school. And Spanish is like, I don't know, man. Romance languages are weird. I don't know why. I don't know why in Romance languages or in just like Western languages they have gendered nouns. Like you have to use a different el, ella, ella, da, der, das, da, di, dar, da, di, der, and das. All these different particles for different, what's it called? Back to Duolingo. Actually, no, let me finish this one. That says Harry Potter. What is this one? This is Elmo. Okay. And this one is Miki. Yes, so the Korean has a similar system to Japanese. Where you had like the little dash in front of the one of the consonants. It makes the sound like hard to soft or soft to hard. I can never tell. This means this has to be Mo. No? Mo Sislak? Or no, Mo's here. Okay. Oh, this is Totoro. This is Mo. That one's Mo. What was this one? Godum. Interesting. Learn to count in a billion. You know what? I've never seen this one before. Hana. I thought it was Hana. Hana was for one, no? Wait. 한사, 다섯, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's that? Oh, I guess I just learned it wrong. We ship them? 11, 12, 13, 0 그다음 20, 30, or 40. Now for triple digits. Back. But that's a last name. I've seen people with this last name. Chun, Uchan, Ichonil, Han. Han is 10,000. This is the same in Chinese, actually, too. Han is also 10,000. Oh, no, there's one in Chinese. I know Mandarin and Korean shares similar etymological roots. Actually, just like all the languages in there in that entire East Asian region share similar etymological roots, just Chinese. It's its own word. 100,000 becomes a shipman, yo shipman. And man, a hutbackman. Yeah, it's denominations of 10,000 that are important. It's like a base 10,000 system for whatever reason. Interesting. Select the matching pairs. Goes there. Cool. I'll be really good at reading go, ga, o, na at the end of this. Goal is that one.
가,
I made a mistake.
가,
I'm going to die.
나,
I can't read. I can't read. It's okay. I make mistakes in English as well too. Did it. Lesson 1 is complete. Oh, it's like a video game. They video gamified learning. This is it. This is the end of my zero productivity era. My God, pick your street goal. You'll be 7 times more likely. 2 times? You will be We'll do 30 days. I can do it. We'll go for 30 days. Why? Why not? I earned 5 gems. Oh, I can buy things. Okay, so section 1 is we'll create the profile. I'll move this for a second so I can actually like enter in my stuff without being too whatever. I'll put my name optional. Let me put my VTuber email. What is my VTuber email? Or is it? What is it? What did I use for my email again? RYU. Okay, I remember. We copy paste. Password? Sure, we'll use the strong password that Google Chrome gave to me. I'm outsourcing all of my thinking to Google. Makes it easier for myself. Password saved. We're starting. We're gonna learn the vowels.
어,
Oh. 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 I know how to read. I can read already. I know what this is. Oh God, they're really ingraining it. Now I see why Duolingo is so terrible for Asian languages. How would they do this for Chinese though? You can't do this for Chinese because Chinese is every sound is different. There's like a radical though that you can kind of guess the sound based off of. Who is this one?
두,
Who?
두,
What sound does this make? Duh. I can read. For duh. This one.
더,
Ta. Should be a softer D though.
우,
Ooh. It's like under, but it's not Ooh. I hear enough Korean in my day-to-day life that I kind of understand what the sound should vaguely sound like. But still, select the matching pairs. Oh no, not another one of these. There's so many of these, man. Ew.
누,
Ooh.
두,
Duh.
더,
Ta. Ooh.
우,
Pretty easy, no?
우,
I feel like a genius. I'm well on my way. The ghosts of my ancestors will be proud of me for learning their language. Ga? Ga is this one? Ga?
가,
Du. Is this one? Is this one?
어,
Yeah.
두,
Oh, oops.
누, 더,
Oh. If I can just like get through reading them pretty passively, should be good though. You've been working hard. Select the matching pairs. Ooh.
어,
Ooh.
누,
Ooh.
오,
Oh, those are both sounds or constants. Consonants, not constants. Consonants. More matching. Oh god, all adult. This is all Duolingo. You just match words to the sounds. Is that everything it is? Oh, I forgot to put it back there. Oops, I am kind of stupid. Can't be. There has to be more. There has to be more sophistication in the world's best language learning site. No, this can't be it. We'll start with this one.
어,
Ga,
가,
do,
더,
you. That one.
누,
Ooh.
누, 누,
No. I see n because it's got looks like the nose. This is what the guide says. Look, there's nothing, makes no sound. The bucket, door. There's got nose. There's e and there's oo. I have the guide. I learned this, and it only took me like 3 weeks to fully read and understand this chart. But I've learned. I can read Korean now, kind of. Actually, it takes longer because I still don't understand. I still don't have this part memorized. The wa, we, wa. So difficult, so difficult. This is new. Or new. This one. The lesson is complete. Amazing. My streak. Did I not learn it already? Do I have to
Yeah.
lesson 3 or 7? Yeah? Okay. There's more. There's more matching. Oh no. Or yeah. It's the double. It's the double line. That means yeah. I think this is not an effective way to learn this language. Only 20 minutes in, I can tell. This is the actual reading is this is so much easier. Let me think of like let me look for it in a new tab, not a new incognito tab. Oh, Shibal. New Korean base 101. What if I look up Korean 101 here? There's a class. Learn Korean. There has to be more. They can't just be fundamentals of Korean. Redirects have both grading options. There's a university course. The heck? It's a WordPress website. Basic conjugation sheet. There's a basic conjugation sheet. When I see basic conjugation sheets, I get scared. Whenever I see any type of vowel, any type of whatever, scary. I'll verify my email. Confirm my email. There. What the hell? Let me show you guys this. It is this. Basic conjugation. There's a past casual, low formal, formal, present casual, present low formal. This is my problem with Asian languages. Actually, no, this doesn't happen in Chinese. This is only something that occurs in Korean and Japanese, right? These like different forms of honorifics. There's like, who are you talking to? Who are we talking about? Yada yada yada. There's for sure other languages that do this. Cause I think Arabic might have a similarly complicated system. Recap of rules. The verb stem ends in a consonant. X if the stem has but ends in a consonant, then is added. Too much reading. There are many ways to conjugate something. These are the basic ways. There's negation. Negation is simple though. Negation is easy to understand. Learn to count in a billion. Why would I have to count to a billion? I think basic letters should be not basic letters. Basic numbers should be good though. The ship. And why are they just Street Fighter? Some sa oh 6 7 9. All right. I can remember this. And then you just add ship. Ship is 10. Ship. Z ship? No, just 110 is ship. Alright, for yeah, I selected it. For me.
P,
Me. Oh, that's B. Oops.
P,
B. I get it. I get it, Duolingo. I got it wrong. I'm sorry.
P,
B.
me,
Me. Looks like a map. Me goes with this one. E goes with this one. M goes with this one.
물,
B.
비,
Y.
르,
I'm so good at Korean. Holy shit. Imagine having to be like bilingual. I was gonna say Duolingo because of I have that in my head. Select the matching pairs. B, B, E.
미,
No, I keep thinking that looks round to me. I thought it was the circle.
르,
I am not fluent in this language. I've seen people do like speed runs of the languages they're fluent in. Maybe I could speed. Can I speed run English? Does Duolingo teach English? Hold on. Does Duolingo teach English? I'm curious. I'd imagine they would. They offer free courses to teach the world's best way to teach English. Hold on. Little. I want to see what it's like.
solo means alone.
I usually travel because I don't like to travel with people.
People,
Okay, so this is a little better, but doesn't this kind of assume you already know how to speak English? I don't know. I feel like there's some discrepancy between the way Duolingo teaches Western languages versus Eastern. A little bit of a gap. Is this one?
르,
Need that one? Yes. Speed run.
미,
Mu.
미,
Refill for free. I will not get it wrong. I will not get it wrong.
르,
The spellings are inconsistent, kind of. Yes. Is this one? 10 in a row. Practice always pays off. Selected matching pairs. So is this just like how long I can go without making a mistake? Because I've done a lot of things for a long time. I still make mistakes. I have a degree in math. I will make 10 billion mistakes. You give me like a 10-sheet kindergartner's arithmetic homework. This seems...
미,
I don't want to say this is insulting to my ability to recognize sounds, but
비,
I also don't think I've learned 0 words. I'm just learning to read so far. But I've already kind of do know how to read. There has to be a better way. But I guess this is a more generalist approach anyway, so I shouldn't complain too much.
물,
But complaining is fun, though. For me, this one. I'm so sorry, Mr. Duolingo Owl. Explore the guidebook. Grammar.
I haven't traveled solo before, so I'm a little worried.
Oh, this is English. Let's go back. Where's my this one? Are we still in the Korean vowel section?
세,
Se. Yes, because it's like before the lines. Oh, now we get to do the memorization. Bia is
펴,
ya.
라,
That is this one.
자,
Cha is this one. Cha.
제,
Je.
세,
Se. Or se. This is the only one that has the se sound, and then if I put this, it becomes a ja, and then this is ja.
세,
Okay, I'm getting used to it. Ja. This is good because these are the ones I can't really recognize as well. Cha.
자,
Check. Bia.
펴, 펴,
Yeah. When they introduce double consonants, I'm gonna have to pay specific audio attention to that one.
펴,
Yeah. Yeah. Is up there.
칠,
Ah.
라,
There a big unit test at the end of all this? After I study all these things, I'm gonna have to remember all of them. Ah. This is easy. This isn't too bad. Realistically, how fluent can somebody get just using only Duolingo? I'd be curious. What if, like, another unethical experiment that could have been conducted, like, 60 years ago? Don't teach a kid any language, just have them use Duolingo to, like, learn their English. See if they understand any of it. Hello, Roy. Hello. I'm learning Korean. It's hard, man. How do Korean people talk this? Why? Why not? Is it because I'm the world's #1 K-pop hater? You would be too if all you heard in all of middle school and high school was people talking about their favorite K-pop artists. It was a tongue-in-cheek. It's okay. I'm not actually the world's #1 K-pop hater. I'm the world's #2 K-pop hater. I like some K-pop. There's a... What K-pop do I like? What are the K-pop... I actually don't know very many K-pop artists. There's... I know New Jeans, but I don't really care for any of their songs. I like Cookie, and that's kind of it. But like, all New Jeans songs, they just have the same formula. Why don't I already speak Korean? My bad. Let's see. Well, firstly, I'm only half Korean, so there's that. Well, then you ask, why don't you speak Chinese, which is the language my other side he was born with that feature? No, I was born a proud American. I came into this world with a bald eagle perched on my shoulder, George Washington's wig on my head, waving the American flag. No, I don't speak Korean. I hear it a lot, though. I know what the sound should sound like. Select the matching pairs. Watch this. Yeah, goes here. Which type of it? I'm Korean and Chinese. I'm both. I'm like a mixed type of it. I'm an Asian cocktail, if you will. Know how you mix alcohols, you call it a cocktail. You mix Asian people, you get a Asian cocktail there.
라,
Is this one?
세,
Eh?
에,
J. And you only got English? Yeah. Oh, the thing was, my parents tried sending my older sister to like Korean school when she was younger, or when we were really young. But I think she just like didn't like it, and so they're like, all right, we just won't make our kids learn Korean. And so, I never learned. It's okay. It's okay. Like, honestly, what good would knowing Korean do for me? Who could have foreseen that K-pop would take over the world like 80 years after my birth? It's alright. Like, I went to school with a lot of Korean people too, and they also made fun of me for not knowing Korean. So, like, you're traumatizing me. You're bringing me back to like my middle school, high school days. They'd be like, huh, you're not Asian enough for us. It was the opposite. Some people, my bad. Some people got bullied for being too Asian. I got bullied for not being Asian enough back in school. Yeah, goes there.
펴,
Yeah, is this one.
자,
You know any Korean, Roy, or no? You seem to be into the K-pop, so I'd assumed you know at least some. Se,
세,
ra,
라,
je. Yeah, like my issue with New Jeans is all the songs. There's the same formula. They just have like some future wavy, funky-ish beat in the background, and then they repeat like the same 3 syllables. Like that's like 99% of the New Jeans songs still. That's Super Shy. That's Cookie. That's what other New Jeans songs are there? That's Gods, the League of Legends 2024 anthem. When I was in middle school, you know how to read Hangul. Look, you can use this infographic. This is what I used, and I can kind of read it. It works better if you speak English, because all the analogies are English. You like K-pop like Big Bang or F this Island? I don't know what that is. Let me look that up, actually. How old is Big Bang? Oh. I feel like no, not the Big Bang Theory. Big Bang K-pop. When were they founded? Active from 2005. Oh, they were active from 2000. They got revived 2006 to 2018, 2022 to 2000 to present. Because yeah, people were talking about Big Bang when I was in school. The fuck? What were the other big ones? There was like 21 Do. There was G-Dragon. Now G-Dragon is like 50 years old. Oh god, so many. I'm not gonna lie. compared to Japanese and Mandarin or in Chinese, Korean is a lot easier to learn to read because it actually has like a coherent writing system. Whereas if you look at, because there's like the letters, and once you memorize the consonants and vowels, you can read anything. Whereas Japanese, it's an amalgamation of just different things, and some of them look the same, and it's hard. You're in love with Lee Hong Ki. Lee Hong Ki. I'm gonna look this person up, and I'm going to judge you. Oh my god, they look like every other Korean person I went to school with, Oh, they even has the middle part too, the stereotypical middle part. He has the wavy hair. Might be because he's Korean. Bro, you can't say that all Korean people look the same. That's racist. As a person who's of Korean descent, I'm canceling you. Oh, he even has the blonde wavy middle part. Oh my lord. Oh, no, they don't. No, they don't. All the Korean people in the K-pop industry look the same, including you. You have no idea what I look like. When people like guess my ethnicity, normally the first thing they guess is like not Korean. Actually, no. There was one time I was out eating at a restaurant with my friends, and like sometimes people will just come up to you and speak a language that they think you speak to you. So someone did try speaking Korean to me, and because they thought I was. All Koreans have ET fingers. It wasn't my fingers that were ET finger shaped. It was my toes, and I don't know. I haven't looked at enough Korean people's toes to determine. Look, if you can get me like a Korean person toe, you can get me a picture of every Korean person's toes, then yeah, maybe we can make a statement generalizing the state of Korean people's toes. But until that day comes, it's really just me with the special toes. Excuse me. Don't be looking up Korean toes on your computer, Roy. Your search history. The government's gonna look at you weirdly now. Yeah. Look up all the K-pop. Do they have those out there for free? They're the K-pop idols with just the dogs hanging out. Cha. Oh, shibal. The Korean word I get the most mileage out of is 100% shibal. So good, so good. Ja. Je. Or Je. Which one is Je? What ethnicity are you? Aren't you Mexican? No, unless there's like ethnic subgroups within Mexico, which there probably are. I just didn't know about them. Because I know there's ethnic subgroups in other countries, like in China. You're technically, if you're like a stereotypical Chinese person, you're technically like Han Chinese, and then there's like a billion different sub ethnicities. Are you? I don't know. In my mind, like I said, in where I was drawing you guys, you look like, and when I imagine I'm talking to you, I imagine Roy from Fire Emblem. And he's from the fantasy land of Lycia, so like this is you, Roy. You can be like the one that was on someone's Pinterest page. This is what I imagine. You get to have red hair. Look handsome. I think Roy is canonically handsome in the game, so yes, you get to be handsome. Congratulations. You were blessed. Like that, but Brown Roy. Gotcha. Pia? Je. I don't think Duolingo should say the sounds when I select these things. This makes the memory part too easy. You recently cut your hair, really? I recently didn't cut my hair. So do you look like Roy from Fire Emblem now? I got 100% amazing. I'm so close. Learn the letters here. Oh. Short like that, but brown. I don't think Roy's short canonically in Fire Emblem. Brown eyes too. Interesting. Interesting. You see, I look like this thing on the screen. Mid-af skin. What does mid-af skin mean? Like you just don't take good care of your skin? Yo. Yeah. Yo. Oh. Like every other Mexican. I'm gonna be real. I haven't known too many people skin like in games. Oh. Okay. I don't know too many Mexican people. I had a friend who was Mexican, but he was a very light-skinned Mexican person. Yes, I have perma-dry skin. These are the weird ones, the double vowels that make the wa sound. You got to get on that skincare routine game. I've started moisturizing my hands, my face, my skin, and my skin is still shit. How's light skin for you? I don't know. Light skin, like light skin. When I say light skin, I mean like really pale. He was like a really pale Mexican guy that moved from my town from Mexico back in like high school. He was pretty cool. Yeah. Do you hear a difference between these two sounds? Okay, if you're talking makeup tones, I know nothing about makeup, so. What? These are all the same sound. Korean's not a real language. These are all the same sounds. Happy New Year. Oh yeah, that's right. Your first stream of the year, and it's me struggling to learn Korean. Oh wait, I'm not going. I'm not. Like you say, cosplay. I gotta slim down. I have to like stop eating for an entire month, get rid of all of my masculine bulk, and then I can become a feminine cosplayer. Or better yet, I can just put on more bulk, gain more muscle mass, and then I can do a anime girl cosplay. There are people who do that. A corset and hip pads. What are hip pads? Wait, what are hip pads for? You're gonna mail them to the United States? International shipping? Okay, I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm not going crazy. These are all the same sound. The Korean is playing some type of sick joke on me. The only difference is like there's a little more emphasis on the second part. The ue. Docs will do for the chest. That's true. That is true. Hip pads are for making your body shaped like hourglass. I guess Maki says kind of hour. I mean, I guess that's more feminine figure. All right. I'm going crazy. I keep clicking these three things on repeat. I can't tell the difference. I
카, 타, 차, 파, 파,
차,
차, 타,
타,
카, 까, 따, 짜, 빠, 싸, 카, 까, 카, 까, 카, 카, 까.
Yeah. Okay. I hear the difference, but it's hard for me to explain it. So I have to assemble the cosplay. I would also need a good opportunity to do so. I can't just dress up in cosplay in an anime girl cosplay and go about my day like normal. I need an event. Be spectacular, if you will. All right, let's learn. We got lesson 5 out of 7. Che. One day. What is the conventions near me? What are the conventions? Anime. There's that one, which is that's in April. How's gym going? Gym's going great. The gym's going real good, except I always feel so tired. I used to be, my legs used to be so much stronger, getting that femboy shape. I can't be femboy shaped. I'm not going to the gym to be shaped like a femboy. I'm going to the gym to bulk up. Oh, I used to be able to squat so much more, but I've been slacking on my leg game. I'm so depressed. The things that were once light for me are now heavy again. I've been like squatting like 245 or 5. I used to do that shit for like 10 reps easy. So sad. All right, for che? Which one is che? Oh, it's not even a Korean word. Is it this one? Che. I couldn't be femboy shape if I tried. I would involve me having to like cut a lot of food out so I can get skinnier. What's your peak? My peak squat? It's like 340 or so pounds, not kilos. I was never like super strong, but I could put up respectable weight. What sound is this? Eh. Okay, so this is like the E, like English E sound. select matching pairs. How much is that in kilos? 300 pounds to kilos. It's like divide by 2.2 or 340 pounds. It's like 100 and is it 170? Might be like 170, 165, 170 kilos about. You like the quick math? It's just divide by 2.2. I have. That's. Of course I can do math. I have a literal degree from an accredited university that says this person is legally allowed to do math 3 times your weight. What does that mean? You're like, what, 60 kilos? 50 kilos? It's all right. Now, if that's not impressive for me because that's not 3 times my weight. If you could squat 170 kilos, then that would be pretty cool. That would be a pretty good benchmark of strength. What? Yeah, I'm not saying you're 160 kilos. I said that you're like what? And I did some quick math. 50 kilos. 160 divided by 3 is roughly like 153 point whatever. If it was 170 divided by 3, it'd be like 57 or so. Too much English? I tend to slur my words a lot. I've noticed it. I slur my words pretty often. Oh, let's match these sounds though. This is yo. The double line means that's a Y sound. This is pa, pe, pyo, pe, pa, pa, pe. This one is double sound. 3-point times you. You see, that's not impressive for me because I'm not your weight. If you could squat 170 kilos though, that would be pretty impressive. This is syo, e, pyo. No. You can see, have you ever tried squatting 3.2 times your weight? You can like put the weight on the bar, look at it, get really scared, try to unrack, and then just like immediately re-rack. It's not impossible. I've put up a lot of weight on the bar, tried unracking it, been like too heavy, not happening, and then immediately re-racked it. Yo, which one is yo? Yo is this one. How much do you weigh? You can't ask a lady how much they weigh, Roy. That's so rude. How much do I weigh, actually? You can't ask me how much I weigh. That's so rude, Roy. I think I'm like 100 kilos, probably. I think last time I weighed myself, probably around 100 kilos. That sounds like a lot, but I'm also tall, so it's okay. And also I have a decent amount of muscle mass, so it's okay. I'm not fat. I think. How tall are you? How tall am I? I'm 6'4" in inches. You're asking for all of these measurements. Are you making like a figure after me? 6'4". How tall is that? In centimeters? 193. Well, not 193 meters. 193 centimeters. Yes, I'm tall. I've been thinking about it. I don't go outside often, but like one of the things that people always ask you when you're tall is, 1, how tall are you? And then 2, how do you play basketball? I'm thinking about whenever somebody asks me how tall I am, because I'm 6'4", I'm just going to tell people I'm 5'11" or 5'11". Because for some reason, like 6 feet tall is like some magical number that like every person wants to be. Every person wants like their boyfriend or man to be or whatever. So I'm just going to start telling people I'm 5'11", even though I'm very clearly over 6 feet. And then they're going to start to doubt their reality. No? No what? Like a keychain. A keychain. Hey, there are some very nice keychains out there. It's not a bad thing to look like a keychain. Okay? Next to a 6'4" person. Where are we? Hey. It's fine. I look like Michael Jordan next to anyone shorter than under like 5 feet tall. When I have to take like family pictures and whatever for holidays, I stand out like a sore thumb. There's a picture of like me and my sisters from a wedding we went to a few months ago. I just tower over them. It's really, really crazy looking. Yeah. I'm just a lot larger than everybody I know. There was, however, if you told you must be pretty popular. Of course I am. I would be. I was. How tall are your sisters? How tall are my sisters? tall are they? I think they're like 5'5", maybe. What's 5'5" in centimeters? Because they're all about like the same height as my mom. I think they're like 165 centimeters. I think 165 centimeters. Aren't you anymore? Well, I was really popular. I made a lot of friends, and then like, you know, you get older. It's hard to keep up with all your friends, and I'm sure like they'd hang out with me if I wanted to, if they were around, go out, get some drinks. But you get busy. I talk to them sometimes, from time to time. I don't go outside anymore. I stay inside where I LARP as an anime boy and play video games. You know, I was very popular back in the day. I was tall. I was cool. Had good taste in Japanese cartoons. I was athletic. You have a girlfriend? What are you talking about? Pie? Pyo? What are you talking about? Oh. Continue. Select the character. All right. This is S. This is what I've learned from my 15-minute Korean guide. No girlfriend? No, I'm so alone. I'm going to die alone. I'm kidding. I love being alone. Select the character for A. Skill issue, honestly. I should just go out there and just kidnap somebody, and then they can watch me play video games, and I can pretend they're my girlfriend, or I can make somebody up. Pyo. Pyo? This is Pyo? Skill issue. Stop it. Stop it. Stop making fun of me. Stop it. All right, back to learning. You're interrupting my learning, Roy, with the reminder of my crippling a loneliness. Sho. E. Che. Hyo. Yo. The life of math magician. Sunjuri. Math is my girlfriend. No one can make fun of me anymore. My girlfriend is Isaac Newton. Hold on. Which one was Yo? Yo is this one. Che? I don't know. The study math are what? Are they're intriguing? Of course they are. You don't study math. Math studies you. The more math you study, the crazier you become. Yo, he, syo. Delulu? Delulu? To be fair, there is a pretty high correlation of mathematicians, and there's a pretty high correlation of people who are really into math and people who are really into amphetamines. There was a famous mathematician whose name was Paul Erdős. I think he was heavily addicted to methamphetamines. It was either amphetamines or methamphetamines. I don't remember which one. I think they're different though, because I think methamphetamines is just meth. But I don't remember. How coincidental. People who like math also sometimes really like meth too. You should choose anime over meth. God damn it! But Roy, what if the meth is like 1,000 times better than the anime? Maybe I should have chose meth. Maybe all those years ago when I was a teenager or a preteen and I was thinking about what I should base my personality on for the next 2 decades, instead of anime, it should have been meth. How different my life could have been. Wow, I'm glad I didn't choose meth all those years ago. Eh? Yo? Yeah? Syo? I am so good at Korean, holy shit. I don't know a single word in Korean besides how to curse, but I am amazing. Using an ad blocker, of course I'm using an ad blocker. Instead of being you would be either an addict or a cat. No in between. Hey. You could have been a meth addicted cat. I could have been a meth addicted Catholic VTuber. You ever seen one of those before? There's nowhere in the Bible does it say that using meth is a crime. Right? They say a lot of things are sin. Thou shalt not commit murder. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. But the 10 Commandments never say thou shalt not consume copious amounts of meth. So, you know, technically, using meth is not against one of the 10 Commandments. It's a federal crime in the United States, but it's not an eternal crime in the eyes of God. Otherwise, he would have had Moses like come down the Mount Sinai with it. Hey. And furthermore, I think there are dietary laws against drinking, which is why like Mormon people and Amish people don't drink. But again, so God had the wisdom to look at the alcohol and be like, no, no, no. But omnipotent God who knows all, he saw meth in the future. He's like, if you're a good Christian, you get a little bit of meth. Yeah is which one? This sounds an awful lot like yeah. I don't like it. I won't do that one. Two is this one.
Q.
Because it looks like the door and then it's got the dakatan in between it, so it makes the harder sound. Yeah is this one. Oh fuck, it wasn't. That was you.
U.
Yeah is this one because it's got the hat with the nothing. I see that's how it works. I'm no theologian, but I think if you ask Pope Francis himself, is it in the Bible that you cannot use meth? He would say it's not explicitly written, but I don't think you should. That's probably what Pope Francis would say. I've never talked to the guy. I know nothing about him, but I'm assuming.
K.
Yeah? You. Alright. Oh, or yeah. Yeah is this one.
U.
You are not infringing any terms of service. I'm not endorsing the use of meth or any type of drugs. I'm just saying a lot of really smart mathematicians used drugs, and it may be a federal crime to use drugs, but in the eyes of God, if you are a religious person, he's all good. He's all cool with it. I'm not saying drop out of school and do drugs. I'm saying do drugs so you can do better in school, you know? That's not infringe heaven's TOS. No, it's not infringe. Look, I haven't been there to heaven. I doubt I'm going there if I die. With the things that I've seen, I doubt any of us are going there. But say, maybe there's a guy in there. Maybe Walter White's up there. What sound is this? This is the nothing sound in you. Yes, I'm so good at Korean.
U.
How can you show me? Can you tell me for certain that that there are meth users who don't go to heaven? Did you tell me for certain? I can't. I don't know anything.
Q. K.
Okay. This is Ka? I wonder. Alright, I'm learning to read. I'm becoming slightly literate.
K.
Yeah. What is it? I don't smoke. I don't like the feel of burning lungs. I need my lungs. They help me breathe air.
Q.
Chew? Which one was this? I got it wrong. This is oh, it was Ga and then Ka. It was just Q. Like matching pairs. Then which kind of fungi is it? It could just be the black mold I keep in the corner. You know, every good living space needs a little bit of black mold in it to keep it a little interesting. What's the point of waking up and like not feeling the effects of black mold? If I'm waking up in the morning, I want the black mold in my room to be pungent, aromatic, really, really get real into my nostrils and make my brain worms crawl. You know? Yeah. Which one is here? Yeah. That's like LSD. Look, the Beatles took LSD. They produced. Doesn't LSD like make holes in your brain or something? I think I talk a lot about God, but I'm not. My brain's not exactly too holy. Damn, that joke was too fumbled. It had its opportunity and I fumbled it like 3 times. I couldn't make the recovery though. Holy brain, God, LSD, joke there somewhere. Make it up yourself. The joke is left as an exercise to the viewer. That's another thing that math people like to do a lot.
K.
Yeah, you?
Q.
Q. Oh, I'm so good at this. Select the correct character for Q. G. Oh, this is a G though. This is a G. No. Oh, this is yeah. This is Q.
Q.
I'm getting better. Q. I'll be able to read. Like I said, I think my sisters are planning a trip to Korea at some point in the future. So if I do go, I'll be able to read the signs. Oh boy. I love reading signs. You here. 2 is this one. is this one. I have not learned a single word yet. I've just been learning to read. I think they need to introduce like a word that I can use for this. You,
K.
Shibal. This one.
Q.
Yeah.
K.
I got these words confused here. Yeah. Yeah. Is this one? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's like the E sound. Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Think, think, think. Q is this
Q.
one. Yeah is this one.
K.
U is this one.
U.
Yeah is this one.
Yeah.
Yeah is this one. Ah. Let's review the exercise I missed. No, not the exercise I missed. I hate reviewing exercise I've missed. Oh, yes, I did it. Get Super Duolingo. No, no way in hell am I paying money for a free service. Oh, my 2-day streak. It's crossed. It's 12:02 now. I got my 2-day streak. Hearts. My next heart in 5 hours. Holy sh. I can refill my, oh my, practice to earn hearts. What do I practice to earn hearts? I guess this is just a review from before then. Oh, that's an interesting system.
Talk.
Consume audiovisual content until you understand. You know, I still have to watch Squid Game both 1 and 2. So I could learn how to say I've played these games before because I'll recognize the scene and I recognize the actor, but I still haven't finished Squid Game 1 or 2. I'll just see people dying. I'll be like, I don't know what's going on. I also still have to set aside 9 hours to watch all of Arcane Season 2 as well. There's like a lot of things I need to watch. I have like a huge backlog of media to watch. I have no idea when I'm actually going to set aside the time to do that. Watch it with English subtitles? No, this is how I thought I could learn Japanese when I was in middle school. Oh no. I do know that like absorbing a lot of content in the language you're trying to learn is unironically like a good language learning tip though. Oh, here. Do.
Do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do.
Yo.
Yo. I'm learning. I feel so productive.
Do.
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 Na.
Da.
Do.
Oh.
Oh.
Se.
Say. Oh my god, I'm earning my hearts back. Yeah is this one.
K.
Oh, that's yeah. Your students will be wake up one day speaking like English. All right, but the reason you can do that, I can do that with English was because I learned English as a child. So, and like when you're an infant and you don't speak any language, your brain is like super adaptable, right? Now my brain is like stiff and not adaptable and thinks in English instead of goo goo gaga sounds. It's looking for a language to learn.
K.
That's why like that's why like what is it? The best time to learn a language is when you're young because your mouth is still malleable. So it's easier to make like the hard sound. It's still easier to like imprint that muscle memory into it. Yeah, new is this one because nose and then under.
Do.
New. I learned English as a teenager, almost adult.
Cool.
Yes, but you see, I'm an American. I expect people to cater to me. We're in your country where you speak the language, you better speak English. America. Every country in the world belongs to America. I'm kidding. You see, no, that means you're a much smarter person than me. You have a lot more of a mind and dedication than I do. How did you learn English though? I'm assuming there's like classes as well, and I assuming because it's just because you're online a lot. I assume at least. I don't know if it's true. You don't know how to subtract? Just pretend you're adding backwards. That's how you subtract. Like, no, you didn't? You didn't spend a lot of time online? Poser, you're a poser.
Cool.
I was terminally online. Yo, which one for yo?
Yo.
Here. No, this is E. Ah.
Ah.
I'm so good at this. Yeah, subtraction is just adding backwards. You just go in reverse. Like, to me, the operation subtraction and division, these are fake operations invented by big math to trick you. Learned from no class of purely chronically online experience. Oh, God. The thing is, if you try to learn Korean chronically online, like the internet isn't as Koreanified as it is anglicized. So if you try to go to spaces that only speak Korean on the internet, you're gonna end up either as a K-pop stan or as a hardcore raging like anti-woman incel, because Korea has like a problem with that right now. I don't know. Obviously, it's worse to end up as an incel, but I also don't want to end up as a K-pop stan. I've seen the craziness that K-pop stans can get up to. I don't want to become that.
새,
Nah. You see here. The Thing, the movie that John Carpenter's The Thing, the 1978 hit movie.
yeah,
The Thing. Halo 3 is a page. Holy shit, you're right. Holy shit. The best way to learn a language is to read its fan fictions. You're so wise. It was a need. You needed to learn the English. There was so much. Oh my god, you're right. By learning more languages, you can consume smut in more languages. Oh, brilliant. Is this the code? Is this what's going to unite us as a people? The realization that no matter who you are, what language you speak, what culture you come from, you're all united by your love of smut? Is this a revelation for world peace? What I know about Omega. There's probably Spanish Omegaverse fanfics. Let me look it up. I'll look it up. I'll use Espanol Omegaverse. Can't imagine missing out on that. Well, I looked up Omegaverse Espanol, and the first result that came up is the Omegaverse, but it's just the Wikipedia page for it in Spanish. También conocido como abreviación es un subgenre de la ficción erótica especulativa que oh my god, my Spanish is terrible. Que originalmente era un subgenre de fiction / erótico. Oh my god. There's for sure like Omegaverse fanfiction in Spanish, but I guess like because you learn English earlier, it feels like you're glitching. That's me speaking any language. The only language I was like semi-competent on was Mandarin when I was taking that back in middle school and in high school. And I've like forgotten all of my Mandarin. I guess I was pretty good at German because I took German in college. Because it's for some reason, if you're learning math, you need to take a language too. Or at least you did it at the college I went to. So I learned German. And I don't remember any of it. I can say I'm hungry. Ich bin Hunger. And that's really it. But I can also pronounce like weird mathematicians' names correctly, like Wittgenstein. Or no, he was a philosopher. In mine it is French. Ew. I'm so sorry you had to learn French. I'm so sorry. That is this one. 4 in a row. 14 in a row. Select the matching pairs. You can say that you're tipsy in French. Parlez-vous français? Répondez s'il vous plaît. What other French words do I know? I can do like a French English accent. It's kind of racist though. Pétasse. Oh, oui, je m'appelle. I actually had a friend who was French in college. Tu es nul. I had a friend who was French in college. His dad was like an actual French person. That sounds really weird to say, and his mom was like a French teacher. I don't know how to pronounce that word in French. I'm going to say I think it's like couilles. That's how I imagine French people speak. When I picture Paris, I picture a bunch of snobby people in mime outfits carrying baguettes around, smoking cigarettes, drinking black coffee, throwing cheese at each other, making fun of the English. It's all courses. It's all right. I'm learning right now. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, is this one. This one. You is this one? Yeah, it is here.
yeah,
Oh, I'm so good at this. I've played so many of these Duolingo matching games. I think I can do it blindfolded.
아,
O,
오,
O,
고,
na,
나,
yeah. Perfect lesson. You gained another heart. I gained another heart. What did I have a 2-day streak? This is Korean. 505 gems. Next heart in 5 hours. You get unlimited hearts for super. That's broken. I'm not refilling my hearts. This is the one heart Duolingo Korean speedrun. Let's review the exercises you missed. Q. Select the correct character for me. B is this one.
Me.
This is. This is. Yeah. Or no. Yeah. Yeah. Before. After. Yeah. This is yeah. This is B.
P. Me.
I'm learning. Thank you. How to Read Korean in 15 Minutes by Ryan Estrada. Who is Ryan Estrada? Is this person? What does he have? Why does he have Learn to Read Russian in 15 minutes? Hold on. Got another one. How many languages does this guy speak? Oh no, it's by 2 people. Okay, so maybe he doesn't speak one. No, I can't. I have to resist the temptation to learn to read another language that I don't know. What are the hardest exercises from this level? Select the matching pairs. Oh, this is the hardest one. Is this really that hard though? If you're just the goat like me?
파.
Ah,
라.
yeah, it is. Why are you used to be learning Russian? How many languages did you used to learn? What languages have I like actually taken courses for? I've taken Spanish courses, I've taken Mandarin courses, I've taken Italian once a long time ago because you're like the Russian guy. Oh my god, it's like that show that came out the other season, the one about the hiding the feelings in Russian. Oh my lord. Your life is an anime. They turned your life, the people in Japan, they're watching you. They're turning your life into cartoons. What, you don't know? It's like Alia, not at all? Oh, okay, it's tangentially related. Rom-com plus Russian. Mind association, brain worms. It's fine. Ja is this one. Ja is this one.
제.
Sit.
펴.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting better. Select the matching pairs. B, 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 B,
비.
E,
이.
E,
미.
yeah.
르.
Yeah.
우.
And how far did you get into learning Russian then, though? Did you learn to read it? Did you learn to, like, curse in Russian? I know, actually, wait. I do know how to curse in Russian now that I think about it, because of all the CSGO that I played a long time ago. Sukubliet. I was watching a post to his girlfriend in Mandarin. Those are viral. There's always, like, that... For some reason, there's always a viral video of, like, white person perfectly speaks Asian language, impresses everybody. There's always that video. It's like, I don't want to say it like weirds me out or rubs me the wrong way, but it's like I don't see like Asian people getting like I don't see viral videos of Asian people going, I learned Italian to propose to my Italian girlfriend. It's always like white people learning Asian language to propose to. Hello, thank you. I'm not actually the world's #1 K-pop hater. I lied. I'm the world's #2 K-pop hater. I need to acquire more ELO points on the competitive K-pop hating ladder. I'm close though. I gotta. One day they'll make the changes I mean. Scammer, I'm sorry. I needed the clickbait title so that people would click and watch. No one has that much. I'm not a scammer. It's close enough. What's the difference? What's your K-pop hating rank? You guys are probably negative ranked K-pop haters. Roy, at least I know you love K-pop, so you're like a negative ELO K-pop hater. Yes, I hate New Jeans. I hate Serafina. What's another one? Who's the only good K-pop person? I don't know. There was like Psy. That's it. Not my type of music. My criticism of K-pop is mainly my criticism of New Jeans, where it's just like the beat's kind of cool and funky. It's all right, and then it's just like they repeat the same 3 syllables over and over again. I don't really hate it. I just don't care much for it. That's something you liked in middle school? Serafina? What sound does this make? Hold on. I know what sound this makes. This makes the ooh sound. I did it. Select the matching pairs.
비.
I swear to God, if Mr. John Matching Game, the guy who invented matching games, would get billions of royalties off of Duolingo. This is like the 18th millionth time I'm playing this. This is matching game. Why are you learning Korean? Why not? I have to learn the language of my home country. Oh, it's not even my home country. The language of my ancestors. And I think like I have the travel plans eventually to go to Korea. I think in a couple of months. I think my sisters are planning a trip or something. So it'd be good to like learn part of the language. Yes. That's why. Plus, it just seems fun to do. It's never a bad thing to learn more languages, in my opinion. I've learned like, I've learned. They make you when I went to school, they made me take Spanish from kindergarten to 5th grade, and then middle school I started taking Mandarin. And then I took Mandarin all the way until like one part of high school. Then for 1 year of high school, I chose to take Italian. And then when I went off to the college, university, whatever you want to call it, I took German for a bit. And that's like my language learning experience. Oh, shibal. For sure. It's just Mandarin for fun. Yeah, language learning is fun. You get to like see how different other languages are insane. Or how you just have to see how different other languages are. You're insane. It's not insanity if you just have to take a course. Because all language learning is a bunch of memorization. Because you're never going to speak it fluently unless you spend a lot of time like dedicated to the phonetics of it. There's that guy on YouTube who is a Dogen who does like things about the phonetics of Japanese or the phonics of Japanese that I think is cool. Is it this one? Or is it? No, that's Mu. No. Wait. Me? Yes. Me?
미, 제,
Che. There, this one. Q. Oh god. Hard exercise. Don't fail me now. Guide I use to learn how to read the Korean alphabet. Which one is it? Q, Q, Q. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Isn't that the Goofy laugh? Isn't that all Goofy from like Disney laughs? Yuck, yuck, yuck. You just put these over and over again. Q is this one. Yes, there's the ga, and then there's like the line that means it turns from like a hard sound to a soft sound, or a soft sound to a hard sound, and then there's this line, and then when you do the double lines under, it means it's a Y sound, and then Q.
Q,
Q. Yeah. Yeah, it's this one.
K,
Oh, I'm learning. It's all thanks to this I'm gonna be real. This one single guide infographic that I found online randomly from a long time ago has helped me more than any of these Duolingo exercises.
라,
Because I'm using this guide to get through the Duolingo exercise, or like I'm using the rules from this guide. Honestly, like, people say that Korean is like Korean, Japanese, Chinese are like the 3 hardest languages for native English speakers to learn how to speak. But like, why do we have to have gendered pronouns in Western languages? Why do I have to learn like when I was taking German, the part that killed me the most besides the conjugation of verbs, which you don't have to do in Chinese, by the way. You never have to conjugate verbs in Chinese. Just, why do I have to remember der, die, das? And then for every form of those, you have to memorize like what to do to the ending of the verbs. I hate verb conjugations. They're the worst. Whoever in Mr. John verb conjugation, whoever that guy was, I'm suing him for emotional damage. I'm building my time machine. There's like, oh, there's the accusative form. There's the infinitum form. There's the imperative form. The inquisitive form. And if you watch the movie like Everything Everywhere All at Once, I'm pretty sure like Michelle Yeoh's character does the same thing. She's like, why is there a he, she English? In Chinese, just one word, ta. So much easier. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that thing that people have tried to do all those times but never successfully done. Build the best and easiest language possible.
요,
Because if you know the story of how like where's my continue button? Yeah, give me my perfect lesson. Give me my experience points. Found an XP boost. Thank you. Double XP for the next 15 minutes. Oh god. I'm a sage. I've always wanted to be a wizard. You're a legend? Complete this extra hard challenge and level up to legendary. Oh my god. Duolingo is taking advantage of my monkey brain want for bigger number and more status. Isn't English the easiest already? No, English Roy, you should know English is a weird language to learn. It's easy for me because I learned English as a literal child that didn't know any other language and whose brain was seeking a language to communicate to the world to. But like you go to like other people and they're like, yeah, English is fucking weird. You don't have wait, I don't have what? Single challenge. Use gems to start each challenge. I'm not buying super. We're going single challenge. Stay focused. Complete these tough exercises to reach legendary. We don't have verb tenses. We don't have gendered words. Verb tenses are a thing, but again, because I speak English, they just come naturally to me. But like if I wasn't speaking English, if I wasn't an English speaker and I had to memorize like different verb tenses, I would just be gender I hard exactly. Like why is there a female bridge? Why is the bridge like a woman instead of a man or whatever else? Or like why is it neutral? Why is it a non-binary bridge? Who cares? I just want to use like one article for everything. That's what I like about English. I like and the, like the specific versus the general form. Tables and others object of such sex appeal. Like 6 variants depending on the gender of the world. See, this is the problem. This is why the Roman Empire had to fall. The Roman Empire had to fall because it's all Latin's fault. This is all Latin's fault. If Latin was never the lingua franca of the world, then we wouldn't have these problems with these different verb tenses. There are some people who care about other things. This is my hill to die on. No more verb conjugations. I never want to memorize another verb conjugation chart. All right, what is the correct reading for Q? Q is this one. I'm going to become legendary. Holy shit, what is this? 40, 80? See the table in Spanish is mesa, which is a female word. Oh no, see why? But Roy, has anyone ever told you why the word for table in Spanish is female? Why is it a female table? Why? I'm not going crazy. I'm going a little crazy, but like, I think I have a point here. The arbitrary assignment of gender to nouns and the memorization of day is a guy and evening is a female. Why though? Why is that? What gender is Monday? You're gonna tell me something weird like Monday is a guy every second Monday. The second Monday of every month is a guy, but the third Monday is a girl, and then they switch between there. See? Why is day a guy and evening female? Gendered pronouns are not gendered nouns in Romance languages will be the death of me. It's worse than, you see, the annoying thing for Japanese and Korean own names aren't gendered. The sun is, I guess that fish exists to make me mad. The moon is the one because the moon is cool. The moon can be like anything it wants to be for all I care. But the sun annoys me. The months or days of the season. Oh, okay, names aren't okay. So. You see, this is my qualm with languages. They don't have rules. The German had annoyed me, but they had solid. But German had very very strict pronunciation rules, right? You make long German words, but if you know how to pronounce a word in German, it just is all read like that. Moon is Luna, female. Sun is Sol, male. Interesting. Yeah, which one's it? Yeah, this one's yeah. German had strict pronunciation rules. I appreciated that. I appreciate a language that doesn't have made-up rules like English does. Jeez, stop it. The auto mod hates you. I have to get a vitamin. Like, see the fuck on a daily basis. No, but the sun gives vitamin D. Vitamin C is from citrus fruits. Language so hard. Like even like English is so absurd. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype making fun of how absurd English pronunciation is. Let me show you. There's a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh archetype making fun of how English pronunciation is. It's called goatee. This isn't actually pronounced goatee though. This is fish. This is fish. This is how you pronounce this word. It's an archetype of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that make fun of English. The name goatee is based on the phonemes G, H, O, and T-I in the English language that can be arranged from a word pronounced the same way as fish. The G-H is normally only pronounced F at the end of words, such as tough. The O and T-I are only pronounced I and SH respectively in the middle of their words, such as women and nation respectively. Additionally, the names of each goatee monster except goat is an anagram. That's a Vine Sauce video. Yes, this is a Vine Sauce video. This is how ridiculous the English language of you have a children's card game making fun of it. I love Vine was like the closest Vine. Vsauce Michael here is the closest thing to like a modern day wizard, in my opinion. He is a sage of random lessons. If I were to imagine a modern day Merlin, it wouldn't be like the smartest man in the world or anything. It is Vsauce Michael. He's quite literally my goat. And like, if I had to choose, if I were King Arthur assigning a people in real world to like a court of Camelot, Vsauce Michael would be Merlin, 100%. That book never teaches you how to make a damn hat. It's true. All right, wait, yeah, I have to do my legendary challenge. I have to rank up to like legendary Korean speaker.
K.
Yeah. Or se. Okay. This is che. This is je. This is no. This is ja. This is se.
세.
Oh, I'm so smart.
유.
Memorization is so good. The matching pairs. You is this one? Yeah, is this one?
예.
Yeah, is this one? You is this one?
큐.
Oh. I'm having honest, like, all the nights I never get betrayed because no. Whenever I read like King Arthur stories, whenever the betrayal of Lancelot is discovered by King Arthur, that's the part that breaks my heart. Having it with all the knights and never all get betrayed. You know what? You're not wrong. If Lancelot and Arthur like saw that they both loved a common woman and they just agreed to some polyamory, then the round table never would have been dispersed and Britain could have been great. He could have been like the once and now king instead of the once and future king. Like, the way that people feel when they read The Eclipse in Berserk is the way that I feel when I read like the betrayal of Lancelot. When I read his consummation of his secret love with Guinevere, it saddens me so deeply. It's true though. I mean, like, I guess if you just have an origin, if the round table is just instead of the round table, it's the pound table. What if we were King Arthur and we came a lot at the pound table? There's a joke in there somewhere. I think I just made the joke actually.
야.
Yeah. Select the matching pairs. There's pe, yo, che, pyo, syo. There was that meme the like 10 meme cycles ago. It's like, what if it was this but freaky? What if we were King Arthur but freaky and we were coming a lot at the pound table? Hold on, I'm gonna workshop this in my mind some more until I unveil it into an unsuspecting audience, and they're gonna look at me like a freak. But that's okay. The comedy is for the love of the game. It's not actually for anyone else. My comedy is performance art. Fuck, which one is this one? Pyo is this one.
표.
Yo.
요.
Che. Che is this one. So,
쇼.
okay. Oh, I'm finally at a level of like a 1-year-old Korean child. I've learned how to speak Korean like a 1-year-old Korean child in like, how long is this? An hour and a half. New. Which one is new? This one is new. Ja. Which one is Ja? Hold on. Just looked at the Knights at the Pound table. Wait, is there actually? There's for sure some raunchy erotic called Knights of the Pound table. You've got a point. I don't care if this fucks up my algorithm. You see, I don't care about the targeted ads because I have ad blockers. Yeah, I don't know why I said is there actually. I don't know why I never thought to look this up before. Knights of the Pound table. Wait, there's a Steam game? Sexcalibur and Knights of the Pound table demo? Excuse me? This is just pornography. This is just a hentai game. It's in Japanese too. I thought they defiled King Arthur when they made King Arthur a woman. You ruining our algorithm this one? Ruining? What if I wanted more Arthurian-based pornography in my recommendations? I'm just feeding the algorithm more information about myself, my deepest, darkest fantasies. Maybe I long to be Guinevere and stolen away by Lancelot. Maybe that's me inside on the inside. What if you need those pills? What if I need those dick enhancement pills? What if I'm running a scientific study? Do you think anyone's actually published like a medical journal scientific study like about the efficacy of internet dick enlargement pills? Yeah, this is by Dr. I don't know, Dr. What's a doctor name? Dr. Apple there. A moment on the dick of a Yeah. So on.
자,
I need to see, is there a medical study about the efficacy of online internet pills? Because if so, I need to go check the latest research and see where the best ones, the most bang for my buck. Just purely scientific interest, nothing else, nothing more. Ah,
나,
this is one. Yeah, this one, yes. I gotta start reading some King Arthur smut too. Not being understood on my end, I am double distracted. It's okay, it's okay. We haven't learned any actual words. The only Korean word you really need to know is shiba, which is just like fuck in Korean. Or like analogous to fuck, I think. That's the only word you need. Everything else, don't really need. We're learning our letters. This is like the ABCs. Ew. What is ew? Here is, you know banshin? Banshin? That's banshin. You mean banchan? Like the little tables, the little table starters. You just coconut? Yeah, banchan. They're the little, like, you got sesame sprouts. You got what? You always get kimchi as a banchan. Any self-respecting Korean restaurant's gonna serve you kimchi as a banchan for free. I've heard there are Korean restaurants out there that charge you for the banchan, and I don't know if it's just me, but that doesn't seem right. I think it's supposed to traditionally be free. Because normally you pay for your main course and you get all the sides as complimentary. You could always ask for more, and it's always like kimchi sprouts. It should come free. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I've heard there are the places that charge it, or that charge you for it. You make your own pickled radish because in the Norwegian your blood crazy sour. Pickled radish. Oh, you're talking about one of the types of the kimchi. I've thought about learning to make kimchi from like. Called daikon. Don't call it daikon. Call it one of. It's one of like the 18 billion forms of kimchi that our Korean has. Who is this one? Who is this one?
우,
Who? Ah. Not exactly kimchi because you can't eat fish. Oh yeah. I forgot that the kimchi, the process of making kimchi involves the little. Technically, they're like little shrimps, and I guess there is maybe fish sauce in some recipes. I don't know the exact recipes. Vinegar and dragon fruit powder. Dragon fruit powder? What the hell? They're putting dragon fruit powder in Korean food. I've never heard of a kimchi recipe that requires dragon fruit powder. This is, Make it sweet and pink. Sweet and pink. Wait a minute. Not kim. Oh, it's not kimchi. Oh, wait. Pickled. They are different. Are they different, though? It's like a Korean recipe where you're taking radish and you're pickling it. And it's like, maybe you don't think it's kimchi, but like, there's like 10 billion types of kimchi. There's sweet kimchi. There's like, there's like 10 quadrillion types of kimchi. It could just be that it's the type of kimchi, but you don't, that it's like called something else. I don't know. I don't know enough about the language. I just eat same. I know foods in Korean. I go out to eat. Yes, I would like the kalbi. Yes, I would like the yukgaejang. Fermented pickle doesn't have a self-fermentation byproduct. Pickling involves vinegar and preservation. Kimchi breaks the food down. Kimchi breaks the food. Is it always? Nah, there are some young kimchis. I'll fight you about this. Actually, no, I won't. I don't really care that much. Wait, I think I know what you're talking about, though. I think I've had that, like, purplish pickled daikon thing at one of the 1 billion Korean restaurants I've been to.
어,
Oh, that's...
아,
That's the correct one. Yeah, thin slices? Wait, no. When they gave it to me, it wasn't thin slice. It was chunky. Maybe it's a different one. But there's for sure. You can eat a full meal of that shit. You shouldn't. You should make sure your meals are nutritious. But I respect it. I could eat a full meal of, like, white rice. I've done that before. Too lazy to do anything else, just, like, turn the rice cooker on. We'll eat a pickled radish. That's your goal? Like an entire, like, one of those big daikons that just pickle it by yourself?
르,
Oh, perfect lesson. You earned legendary. I unlocked a special color. What special color did I unlock? Hold on. Can I customize my profile? You miss white rice? Create your avatar. Oh my god, that's so pale. Why do you miss white? What's impeding you from eating white rice? Like, do you have celiacs, or is there like another thing, or is it a health thing? Because there's brown rice too. Honestly, I don't hate brown rice. I don't hate like all these other types of rice, but there's just something about white rice. You switch to brown rice, you gotta be healthy. It's good. It's good. White rice, brown rice is good. You're not missing out that much. Looked it up. Pickling specifically adds vinegar, but fermentation only uses water and salt to preserve. There's a difference? I didn't know. I thought they were like the same thing. You can tell I'm not a professional pickler because I have no idea what the difference is. I'm not a pickleologist or a fermentologist, a funkologist. I just kind of use them interchangeably. It's, oh, it's a pickle. Oh, it's got salt and water in there somewhere. It's got some type of brining process. You're obsessed with pickled foods. Oh no, it's the Norwegian in you. I fucked my pot of coffee. Coffee's good for you. I fuck my body with coffee too, but it's okay. I can still eat white rice, I think. Maybe I'm gonna die earlier than everyone else. Who knows? I don't. You see, if I die earlier than everyone else because I'm eating white rice and drinking a lot of coffee, it won't be my problem anymore because I'll be dead. So like, might as well enjoy it while it lasts.
나,
Ga is...
가,
Ah is...
아,
Go?
고,
Oh. You try sauerkraut? It's like Norwegian kimchi. Brother man, or sibling person, I've had sauerkraut before. I've had a hot dog. I put the kraut on the hot dog. Of course I know sauerkraut. Now if you're talking like really good artisanal sauerkraut, probably not. I probably haven't had that. But I've had like that stuff you buy in a bag and put on a hot dog on like a Memorial Day barbecue. Sauerkraut's goated. I love my pickled foods, but it needs more context, right? It goes good with the hot dog because you got that balance, that salty and sour. I'm not sure if I would just straight up eat like sauerkraut out the bag. I'm not sure if I'm that much of like a sour addict. Is one? Yeah. Is this one? Cool.
고,
One. Oh, is this one? But the thing that I do want to try from like Norway or Northern Europe is the licorice. I've heard like Northern European licorice tastes terrible. I want it bad. I want to try the thing that tastes bad. And then there's also like the Finnish and Norwegian like Strong. And there's like videos of people eating it and like immediately retching it up. You will not appreciate the taste of anise. You don't know me. Maybe in my free time I eat anise. Maybe I pick up anise by the handful and eat and love the taste. I know what licorice smells like. I had those scented markers when I was in kindergarten that got me addicted to a lifetime of sniffing stuff. And that's licorice. It's pronounced anise and that's licorice. That's true. I need to try it. I need to try it. I want to see it. I need to taste it myself. What goes through this conversation? It could be worse, you see. Well, if it gets too bad, you could always just like eat something that tastes bad. I don't know. No, I need it. I've seen the videos of the people trying the gross tasting things. I'm like, I need to try it myself. I've watched Andrew Zimmern's Bizarre Foods on the Travel Network. Try lutefisk. I want to. That's on my list of like weird things to try. Right? People are like weird, like eating tripe and blood sausage and all these other things are weird. It's like, nah, that's not really. It's like, I want to eat these weird, funky Northern European fermented fish where they ferment them in lye and bleach. Yeah, cod fermented in lye. I want to try that. Why is it? I want to try like the shark that you leave rotting in the frozen ground for like 4 months and then you cut it up and serve it to your people, but you have to like put it in acid so to neutralize the baseness of it, to balance out the pH. Look, if your food requires a degree in chemistry to understand the entire fermentation process, that's how you know it's gonna be good. I want to try a rotting shark. That is there. That is there. Go is there.
고,
Ah, you have a very nice imagination. Lefse has a change. Lefse. Is lefse the bread? Let me look it up. I've seen videos of like how to actually eat Strong and all these other like fermented fish. Yeah, lefse's the bread. Like Norwegian tortilla. Norwegian people are just the Mexican people of the north. If you flip the world upside down, then Norway would be where where the southern hemisphere is. It's very thin potato bread. Ooh, my two favorite things: potatoes and bread. I gotta try it. I gotta take a trip to Northern Europe and just have them give me all their rotting fish. I want to eat like a starving Viking. Usually have with butter and sugar. I've seen a video of a guy preparing Surmstrong. He's like took all the guts out and he put the Surmstrong on the lefse with like sour cream and like dill, potato, oil of mash them, stick them in a stew. You do. The Vikings took over everywhere else. Look, the British took over everywhere else, and they're still eating jellied eels and eating like it's World War II and rationings. I want to. The things that you eat for survival become delicacies later. That's the whole thing with like culinary evolution, right? People like kimchi. The reason that kimchi is a thing is because they have to make the cabbage last, you know? They hated eating their food. Everyone hates eating their own food. I get tired of all types of food. Beans. Beans are good. I like me a good bean. What is a good bean, actually? Lentils are decent. I like a good lentil soup with some pork in there. Goal is... We won't be mad if you don't like the bleached fish. I don't care if I don't like it. The point is to try it. If it just... I only won't like the bleached fish if, like, they forget to take the bleach out and I'm just eating bleach. That's... And, like, not, like, the part where the bleach is broken down and no longer will harm me, but the part where, like, if it kills me, then I won't like it as much. If the food kills me, I probably don't like it that much. If it doesn't kill me, I'm down to try it. Chickpeas are good. Ugh. I could do some unspeakable... I could enact some unspeakable horrors on a falafel right now. Mr. Standard. I'm sorry. Getting me violently ill is okay. Food killing me, that's where I draw the line. Cool. Let's go. Who is this one? Cool.
아,
Ah.
나,
Oh.
오.
Ga. Korean phonics are so hard. I haven't even gotten to the double consonants yet. I still can't hear the difference in the double consonants. There's like the sheet in Duolingo where you press it and it makes the vowel sounds. I still can't tell the difference. I swear to God, there's like 18 vowels that sound the same in Korean. I know my hearing's not that great to begin with, but still. Oh.
오,
Oh.
고,
Ah.
아,
Ah.
가,
Nah. I need it. I need the salty licorice. What else is another weird food I wanted to try? In Taiwan, they have this thing called stinky tofu. And it's just tofu that's like kind of moldy and stinks a lot. I gotta try that too. All the weird foods I know of are things to Andrew Zimmern's Bizarre Foods. That guy's the GOAT. Oldest language or something else for some reason. You know? A language that always seemed interesting was like Irish Gaelic. Because it's kind of a dead language because like the Brits kind of stop people from speaking it. But it seems cool. You can still say a few things in Irish. It just seems interesting to learn. I do think they have Gaelic on here as well. Other languages, what else another language? When I was signing up for Duolingo, there was like a list of languages by the number of learners, and somewhere if you scroll down, you could learn Navajo, which I thought was interesting. Then there's also, just for like pure utility, what would be a good language to learn secondary? I have taken Japanese before, for a very brief period of time. I didn't get very far in it, so I can read like hiragana, not too much katakana. I do recognize some kanji simply because I took Mandarin in the past, and so the Mandarin normally, well, the pronunciation is different, but the meanings are sometimes the same. Yes, but stinky tofu, it looks interesting. And then durian. I've had durian flavored candy before, but I've never had like an actual durian fruit. They sell them in the US, I think, but I feel like it would be better if you go abroad to get some of the local fresh stuff. What actually is the oldest language? Is it Chinese? No, it can't be Chinese, can it? The oldest language? I feel like it would be fun to learn Old English as well, not just like Middle English, but like the proper Old English that Beowulf was written in. That sounds cool. No practical use for it, but just like pure coolness factor. Old English. Goes which one? But first I got to get through learning Korean, because this stuff I haven't learned a single word yet.
고,
Oh. Let's see. Which one is
어,
I'm not getting super Duolingo. I'm refilling. No thanks. Keep learning. Why can't I? I don't have enough. I'm 5 short. I'm 45 short. How am I going to study now? I can earn a heart, right? End session. Can I earn a heart? This is terrible. This is the worst. But I can refill my hearts for 350. Do I have to go all the way back to the beginning? Is Duolingo secretly a gacha game? Are there like secret Duolingo characters I can roll for? Nah.
나,
I thought I was getting good at this, and then my expectations are flipped upside down.
아,
Oh,
오,
oh,
가,
shibal.
가,
Oh, okay. I get the A and the O's mixed up. I thought I learned my lesson. We have A,
아,
Ga,
가,
Go,
고,
O,
오,
A. We have Go. Wait, isn't this the exact same set of sounds from before? I'm pretty sure it is. Wait. Ga,
가,
Na.
고,
I'm clicking on the. I'm going from. It's easier to do it if I do it from right to left. But if I do it from right to left, I'm not going to learn because they're just going to make the sound for me. I just match up with what I hear. Oh,
고,
oh,
오,
ah,
아,
nah. I'd be terrible. I am so glad English is. Actually, would it be easier to learn English as a Korean person, as a Korean native speaker, or English as an, or Korean as an English native speaker? They both have like no overlap.
오,
Oh.
고,
Ga? Where was Ga? This is Ga, yes? Yes. Yes. Na?
나,
Ah. Kanata. I remember my friends tried to teach me Korean when I was in like middle school, and they're like, "Oh yes, these are the first 3 letters, Kanata," and then they did. I don't even remember them. I just, for some reason, they just taught me these are the first 3 letters, Kanata. It's like, oh, it's Canada. It's like, no, it's Kana and Ta. It's like, no, it's Canada.
아,
Ah. Oh.
오,
Na.
아,
Oh. Yeah. Yes. I will not fail again. Canada. See? Yeah. It's Canada. Canada. That's what I said. You have the same line of logic as middle school me. And middle school me was an impeccable logician. Like, no. It's not pronounced like Canada. No, it's Canada. It's like, that sounds like Canada enough to me. You're Canadian? Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm kidding. Canadian. Oh my god. What's it like in Canada? What language do they speak in Canada? Why what is Canada? Are you a French Canadian? My French friend that I had in college used to joke that he wasn't actually really French, that he was French Canadian. English and French. Oh my lord. But you're no dual 2 languages. Too many people who speak 2 languages. You're a depressed Canadian. Isn't that like 50% of Canadians though? I remember seeing a survey out there, 99% of Canadians are depressed. Nah, which one is nah?
나,
Could be worse. You could be like a depressed penguin. Actually, honestly, I'd rather be a depressed penguin than like a depressed person. Because if you're a depressed penguin, at least you can be like, at least I'm a penguin, right? If I were a penguin, I'd wake up every day just being like, yes, life is good. Be penguin, life good.
고,
I guess it's not so cool when you have to like be out in the cold. But penguins are like pretty cool animals, and they seem to have a somewhat stable social structure. They have that whole thing where they warm the peacocks. You sound like the voices in your head. What kind of voices do you have in your head that they sound like me? I think they just kind of just have thoughts and just verbal diarrhea. Which one is Ah? That's this one.
아,
Yes. Yeah, penguins seem to have a somewhat intact social structure. We don't talk about that. Maybe this is all one big hallucination, and you just imagine you're watching somebody stream, but it's really just the voices in your head going from like auditory hallucinations to starting to inhabit visual hallucinations as well. You ever think about that one? Boost your listening skills with audio only sessions. Get started. Oh no, I need super. I don't want super. Duh.
더,
Oh, we don't talk. Gotta talk to the voice in your head. Back to the hospital. Don't go back to the hospital, they're going to give you something. They're going to say, take these pills twice a day, and then the voices are going to go away. But do you want the voices to go away? The voices keep you company. What would you do if the voices went away? Who would I talk to? The best way to like get better at public speaking? Bars. Oh no, not the bars. No. You have to go online. Search for like random 17-hour video essays digging into the background of like one episode of a child's cartoon. And then you put that on, and then you can like listen to that with the voices in your head. That's what I do. I love my 17-hour video. Actually, now that I think about it, most of the video essays I watch are only like two-ish hours at maximum length. Is here. Do is there. Nu is there. Got is there. The is there. Also at bars, I find maybe this is like because of where I live, but sometimes I'll go out drinking with friends. The bars are too fucking loud. I can't hear myself think. They're just like hot and cramped, and like you gotta wait forever to like get a drink. And they're just like, I just want to go to a chill bar, talk to my friends who I haven't seen in a while, in a long time. Like every fucking bar, it's so loud. I hate it. It's like sensory overload. For sure. It's like, it's driving me insane. It's like, this is like they're trying to set an atmosphere of some type, but like the atmosphere isn't the right one. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old and crotchety and like waving my fist at the clouds. Old man waves fist at clouds, asking the world, why must you change? When really it is he who has changed in the world that stays the same. Sports bars or jazz bars? The thing with sports bars, though, is I don't watch enough sports to understand what's going on. I know a little bit of NBA memes because I have a friend who's really into NBA. I know a little bit, the tiniest bit about NFL because I'm an American. I know nothing about hockey because I'm not Canadian. And then I also know nothing about soccer because I'm an American, or I guess as some people call it, the real football. But let's not humor those international people. You were a K-pop hater? No. I'm worse than a K-pop hater. I'm a K-pop ultra hater. No. I just don't care too much for K-pop. But now you clicked. See? I'm the world's number 2 K-pop hater. The world's number 1 K-pop hater is Mr. John K-pop hater. For two? Which one is the word for two? Second most K-pop hater. See, I'm gonna go grind the K-pop hating ladder. I'm gonna go spread like BTS slander and talk about how much I hate New Jeans and La Seraphim. Is it La Seraphim that is called the band, or is it Serafina? I can never remember. I just remember they had like an Overwatch 2 collaboration, and when Overwatch 2 was a dead game. I'm a scammer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put out a YouTube apology. I've lied to you. I'm not the world's number 1 ranked K-pop hater. No, that's not 2. 2 is this one. Well, the matching pairs. I said my criticism of K-pop already, but my criticism of K-pop, this is more specifically a criticism of New Jeans as a group. Their songs, there's just some interesting background production, some funky beats, and then they say the same 3 words. They say, I'm super shy, super shy, super shy, super shy, and then they do the bridge with like the rap section, because every K-pop song has that rap section now. It's like the K-pop the K-pop group RPG party associations. You got like lead singer, dancer, rapper, and then like flex splat. I'm gonna make a YouTube apology playing the ukulele to like New Jeans. What's the new New Jeans song that's hot? Who is it? Rose and Bruno Mars. I'll play Apata, and I'll sing my YouTube apology on the ukulele to the tune of Apata. Apata. I can't read that. No, I haven't learned. Duolingo hasn't taught me those words yet. The only Korean I know is hello. I know how to say like ant and Shibar. My students are learning that song. I cry every time. No, not the students. Duolingo hasn't taught me any words yet. They're making me play matching games that I can recognize until I can recognize everything. Yes, I had the Korean friends. They taught me well. They taught me how to... Well, they didn't really teach me curses. They just kind of called me swear words in Korean. I just kind of nodded along. Yes, this must be a bad thing. So I just you just pick things up through osmosis, you know? Like a child going about in the world, learning new things. Picking up the words from their parents. I picked up Korean words from my family. Or not from my family, from my friends. Another thing though, why do Korean people use metal chopsticks to eat? This is something I've noticed, or not something I've noticed, but it's only Korean people that use metal chopsticks to eat. I use wooden. You know a lot of groups who are a K-pop hater? Clearly, you've never read Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you can fight 100 battles and never lose. Yeah, but why do Korean people use metal chopsticks? I use wooden chopsticks. I've used metal chopsticks before. They don't feel as good in my hand. Like, I'm bad at using chopsticks, even though I've used them my entire life. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the Korean, they have a lot of stews. I know they have a lot of stews, but why the metal chopsticks? It's only Korean people that use metal chopsticks. Chinese people use wooden chopsticks. Japanese people use wooden chopsticks, and they get hot too. Yeah, but the hot soups are good. I love my hot soups. The soups of my childhood that my grandmother used to make. I love them, but I don't know what they're called. But why the metal chopsticks? Like, how does having hot soups relate to having metal chopsticks? Because they have the metal, and not only wait. No, it's only that pair. No. The metal chopsticks are like round and they're slippery too. They're not good for picking up noodles. They get hot. You're an idiot. Use the silver to detect poison. What the hell? Silver can detect poison? Is that real? Does silver really change color in the presence of poison? That can't be real. Silver will turn black in the presence of arsenic sulfide, but not in the presence of cyanide. So it is kind of passed down history. Okay. I assumed it was something to do with like a status symbol, like a wealth thing. Like, oh yes, the king would use metal chopsticks and everyone wanted to be like the king, so they also use metal, because that seems logical as well. But maybe that is part of it as well. So that makes sense. But then why is it only Korean people then? Why didn't Chinese and Japanese people pick up on all the other countries that use chopsticks also pick up on this hidden technology? Metal is more hygienic. That's true. There's no pores for like germs to get into. But have they ever considered that like 10,000 or 4,000 years in the future, there would be a person whose hands get tired when they use metal chopsticks like me, and even using wooden chopsticks, my hands get tired? It's better for stews. Is it better for stews? Let me think. I'm like going back through all the times I've had like yukgaejang or like silangtang or anything in my life. Is it better for stews? I'm gonna be honest. I think I like wooden better for stews because like the wooden, there's that little friction. So if there's like noodles in the stew, you can pick it up easier. With the budae-jjigae or something or whatever. You get budae-jjigae and you try to eat the instant ramen that they make the budae-jjigae out of with metal chopstick. Maybe it's just my I'm not a very dexterous person. The noodles just slip right out of my chopsticks, and I just feel like a suspicious baka is what the kids say. Japan and China mostly have dry foods. Do they? Hold on. No. Dry foods. Let me think. Chinese food. Well, obviously takeout food is different, but that tends to be with some type of sauce. But there was like, when's the last time I had like more authentic Chinese food? I mean, there was that banquet the other. Oh, thank you for the follow, Blueberry Pie. You gotta head out to work. Prepare your books for your students. All right, see ya. Have a good one. To go teach your students well, you ought to be teaching them the good math, and you can like rant to them about languages and stuff. All of my jokes, they're what's the word I'm looking for? Open source jokes. My jokes are open source. So are my rants. You can use them to your heart's content and pretend that you took them. Have a good work day. Hold on. I'm thinking more about like foods I've eaten. Japanese food can't be that wet also. Japanese also have a lot of soups though. Like a lot of stir fry. I guess that's true. I have friends who tell me they want to. Oh no. So I'm like the #1 hot pot hater in my friend group because I hate hot pot, because there was a string of like a week in the summer 2 or 3 years ago where I was getting lunch with my friend pretty often, and he always wanted hot pot. And so there was a string of like 1 week of like 90-degree summer weather from sweating my ass off, sitting at a hot pot place, eating hot pot for like the 8th day in a row. And from then on, I've refused. And my friends are like, yo, we should get hot pot. Yo, whenever we meet up next, we should get hot pot. With soup or spoon or no utensils. Soup, spoon? No, they use chopsticks. Straight from bowl? Straight from bowl. Maybe. This requires more research. This will be the subject of like a doctoral thesis of somebody. There's got to be like some really obscure research article, like the presence of metal chopsticks in Korea versus anywhere else. It's like how Christianity is really only prevalent in Korea, nowhere in China and Japan. But they also got ramen, don't they? They have like ramen, they have like tantanmen. There's a bunch of different other Japanese soups that require some type of utensil other than a spoon to eat, I believe. Is this one? Is that one? That would make sense. That would make sense. Oh, is. What's the next one for oh? It's used for like more fast food. Oh, so you're talking more like formal or not formal. What's the word? Home style cooking? Maybe. But you can also do that for Korean food too, because there's like myeokguk, there's any type of kimchi soup, kimchi jjigae. All those soups, you don't really need a chopstick for that as well. Use a lot of bamboo. Oh, maybe it is the presence of bamboo. That could be it. Is there bamboo in Korea? Maybe because bamboo is more prevalent in like... Is it more prevalent in China and Japan that you can make chopsticks easier? Is there even like a large amount of metal in Korea? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to like a geographical research on Korean Korean resources from the last 500 years. So kimchi jjigae is considered traditional food. Of course it is. It's like the soup of Korea. You can't be Korean without knowing how to make kimchi jjigae. It's just, you put the kimchi in, you put the water in, you put the other stuff in, you boil it. Of course it's considered traditional. But there's soups that don't require chopsticks. Wait, which one am I doing? Soup of Korea is sundubu? I like sundubu as much as the next person, but like honestly, then it's the soup of Korea, sundubu? I don't know. I like Yukijang better. It's Korean soup tier list. I think it would go sundubu is like A tier. Yukijang is like S tier. Kimchi jjigae depends on who makes it. A good kimchi jjigae is pretty good, but it's honestly pretty mid. It's too simple. Samgyetang? I get tired of chicken soup. Samgyetang is chicken soup, right? I'm not getting my words mixed up. The only reason I know Korean is because I eat food. A lot of Korean food. Yeah, samgyetang is chicken soup. I get tired of chicken soup too easily. I used to eat a lot of chicken soup generally when I was younger. Which one's this one. And Jeju, even. I hear there's like, what's so special about Jeju Island? Is there just like a vacation place? You go to the local H Mart, you got like, they always advertise, yes, this is fresh from Jeju Island seafood, Jeju Island everything. It's like, what's so special about Jeju Island? There's a lot of things. Is it just the tourist? It's an island? The touristy thing? There's a volcanic landscape dominated by Halasan. 2 million years ago. Interesting. There's a temperature graph. I don't know what I'm looking at. Climate data for... Why am I looking at climate data for... It's a volcanic island. Oh. The climate. It's humid subtropical climate. I don't know what any of this means. Whereas like the tourist stuff. It's so beautiful. But I see it referenced all the time for food stuff. They're like, fresh from Jeju Island. Like, what's special about the food from Jeju? Why is it so special that when like you import it to the America, it becomes better? What is it? Is it magical? Will it like extend my lifespan for my like 2 years? Oh, conjugation chart. Have like specific brand stuff. Yeah, they always like special brand Jeju Island fluke or whatever. Jeju Island crab, Jeju Island this, Jeju Island that. I think there's even like Jeju oranges or something that I've seen being advertised. There's too many things. It's like, okay, I get it. It's a cool island with nice stuff to look at, but like, you're charging triple the price of a normal orange for a Jeju Island orange. Is it really that good? I don't even like oranges that much.
Ooh.
They're known for oranges. So is Florida. You don't see Florida charging triple the price of an orange for a single orange. And Florida's in the United States. You just gotta walk for 10,000 years. Jeju Island versus Florida Orange. Who wins? I don't know. I don't like oranges. Different, isn't Jeju? It's different. It's different. Is it really different? Is this certifiable before like a double-blind controlled research group? Can I do like a control group? Can I conduct a scientific experiment? But trust? I don't know. I can't. I'm too skeptical. I've been fooled before. I've seen that study there where it's like 99% of wine sommeliers say like this $20 wine tastes just as good as this $10,000 bottle of wine. I've seen that study before. You gotta go visit. Too expensive. I think my sisters are planning like a trip to Korea at some point, which is why I'm studying this. But I don't think we're going to Jeju. I think that's a bit too high budget, or like a bit too. Is it? It probably is super expensive to go to Jeju. What is duh?
더,
Oh, this is that one guy. Jeju's like $20. Oh, $20. The heck? Price to visit Jeju. Okay, $20 from Seoul. All right. But what you don't pay for in money, you pay for in what I assume is going to be waiting in lines. Or 40 max. Yay, hooray. Cheaper prices because the won is really weak. Hooray. Taking advantage of the weak currency of Asia to go travel. Oh no. Is Jeju expensive? Ah. It's been like that for years. Yeah. The Asian currencies have been dropping for a long time. I don't even think the dollar's that strong. I think just the world economy is weak. I don't know anything about economics. I don't know why I'm trying to talk about like I know anything about economics. The cost of hotels in Jeju can be quite surprising. What is this? Oh, what the? Why is this opening a pop-up? What the? What? I thought I had my ad blocker off. Oh, this is TripAdvisor. What the? What did I click? The cost of hotels in Jeju can be quite surprising. Luxury accommodation come with higher prices and more amenities. Peace in all season range. Wait, what the? The average for two people for a typical $86 for a hotel for one night? What the heck? Cheap as shit. Wait, that's a dirt cheap. What the fuck? What? Huh? I would have pictured my brain. It's too fried from like thinking about things in terms of US costs. How is it so? What the heck? You've blown my mind. I didn't think it'd be so cheap. I thought it'd been like $1 billion to go stay at a hotel in Jeju. Still, doesn't justify the cost, the overpriced cost of all that produce I see in H Smart. Where's it, guy?
가,
Yeah.
누,
Ooh.
어,
Oh, I'm getting better. This one?
누,
I can't. Even if it's cheap, I can't justify paying like $500 for a single thing from Jeju. All right, will I finally learn a word? Still learning the vowels. For me? Didn't I do this one or this section already? The Oceanside Airbnb. What the? I hear Airbnbs aren't as good as they used to be anymore, though. It was like under 120. What the fuck? What the fuck? Under 120 for an Oceanside. I'm reconsidering everything I think I know about how like prices work and how like money operates as a thing that like makes society function. How are they, that's criminal. That's super cheap. What the, did you like threaten to did you blackmail the owner or something? The heck? Yeah. That's like the only thing I can think about. Like you had one of the owner's close relatives hostage, like, let me stay in your Airbnb for under $120 and I'll let them go. The only logical explanation. There's no way it can be that cheap. Have I been living in America for too long? Have I like just not understood how prices outside of the US work? They gave you champagne as well? What? Huh? That can't be right. That can't be right. What must have been the price? What you didn't pay for with money, you paid for insanity. Like in those stories, yes, there was a catch. The monkey's paw curls. You got an amazing deal on a trip to a beautiful location with free champagne for a good price. The monkey's paw curls. The downside, you'll never get a price that good ever again. I don't know. This is unbelievable. I'm questioning like the reality I live in right now. I have no idea like what's going on anymore. Up is down, left is right. The rest of that Weird Al song, everything you know is wrong. The fuck? Am I even a real person? Was I adopted as a child? Is my life like a TV show, like in the Truman Show? I don't know what's going on anymore. How can I exist? How can I exist in this place where things are so expensive and yet things are also so cheap? The contradiction of existence. I don't know what to think anymore. My brain is broken. It won't brain anymore. Asia is cheap. I knew Asia was cheap. I knew the food was cheap. I knew all those other I knew like because I've seen like those Japan Eats YouTube shorts. It's like, oh yeah, I got this big plate of food. It was like $5. I'm like, wow, Asia is cheap. But I thought the hotels would have been upcharged. That's where they make the money back, right? I know the flights are super expensive. I know airline flights are for like international travel can be super expensive. I thought that's what you pay. And I thought they would also pay in terms of accommodation and other things because the food is cheap and just the general cost of living if you actually live there. But I didn't know it was that cheap. I would have expected a little bit more. I don't know what to believe anymore. Back to studying. Asia can't be that cheap though. I would have thought, because like Korea is also, I don't want to say it's a capitalist dystopia, but Samsung is like 20% of the country's GDP. So I thought they would have been like rigging every nickel and dime out as they could. Only the flight is expensive. Oof. Oh God, do I do it? Do I just like go on a trip to Korea and overstay my visa and never return? I probably could. I think I could. I think I can. I think if I like went rogue and like broke my visa passports or whatever, my travel visa limitations, I probably do know some people, or I know people who live in Korea who would house me for a short amount of time while I'm on the run from like the government agents trying to track me down and deport me back to the US. We go on illegal. Look, people complain about illegal immigrants in the United States. It's my turn. As an American, I'm going to become the illegal immigrant. I'm going to Korea. All right, guys, if you don't hear from me after my trip to Korea in like 3-4 months or whatever, it's because I've made my decision. I'm becoming an illegal Korean citizen. I think they'll be okay with it. I think they won't mind me. What do I bring with me if I were to break my visa limitations? I don't know. Hey, it's okay. You know, I have a friend actually. One of my Korean friends, his mom was technically an illegal immigrant from Korea, but she crossed the Mexican border. So because he had to be told this entire thing about how he technically can't go to Korea without going to the consulate or the embassy first, because technically he would have to like do the whole military service because there's like some law in Korea where even if you're born abroad to Korean citizens, then you still have to do the thing. So, you know, I know some illegal Korean immigrants. They can give me the tips on how to get back in. If you have to do it before 30, it's okay. It's okay. I'm an American. I don't have to. But my friend almost had to. And then I have another friend who moved here from Korea when he was young, and he doesn't have to because did he even know? I actually don't know what his citizenship status is. I'm assuming he has American citizenship because he's been here for a long time and he moved here a long time ago. I'm pretty sure my dad, what was it? I think what's it called? He revoked his Korean citizenship before he had to go do that. He's officially an American citizen. Me? You don't have to cause Korea doesn't do dual. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like you have to do one or the other. I don't think there's a ton of places, or I don't think there's a ton of East Asian countries. Actually, I don't know about the situation in Southeast. I don't think there's a ton of Asian countries in general that allow dual citizenships. I think it's mainly like European countries that allow it, and maybe some others. 유, 유, 유. Select the matching pairs. Me,
미,
유,
르,
이.
비, 이,
E.
이,
Oh god, I'm speeding up. A lot of them do. Wait, do they do?
이,
I thought it's like, I feel like China doesn't do it for dual citizenship, or maybe it's like not dual citizenship with the United States. Korea doesn't do it. I'm pretty sure Japan doesn't do it. I guess those are like the East Asian ones, if you want to call them that. You have Southeast and South Asian. Oh, okay, okay. I did not know that.
비,
Maybe I should become. Wait a minute.
물,
Wait. Oops.
미,
Me? Ru? Maybe I can become an illegal immigrant to a different country. Maybe I can backpack. Maybe I can do that thing that people do. Nah. Would I want to backpack across Asia? I'm too sedentary. I like living it. I like staying in my room and using my computer too much to go on adventures. Oh no.
비,
I can't become a fugitive from the law. I'm too comfortable being in home. I was gonna say I could go on some type of magical adventure, walking across the world. I think there was some guy who tried doing that. Walking across the world, relying on the kindness of strangers to get me by on my daily struggle. I could document the entire thing, make a video about it,
비,
to become one of those like extreme documentarians from before.
미, 르,
But then I was like, wait a minute. But if I'm walking around the world relying on the kindness of strangers to get me by from day to day, how am I going to have enough time to like lay in bed, in my comfy bed with my comfy blankets and sit in my comfy chair and use my comfy computer? I won't have any time to do that because I'll be outside walking around the world. Risk reward, like pros and cons. Pros, it'd be kind of cool to walk around the world. Cons, I can't walk around the world from the comfort of my home. Too many cons. Too many cons.
물,
Is that one? Ah, yes. Reading. I'm almost as literate as like a 2-year-old Korean child now, and it only took me 2 hours. At this rate, I'll learn to speak like a 10-year-old Korean child in the next 10 hours. That's how inferences work, right? This is how I can use statistical analysis to my advantage.
물,
Oh. There. Oh, 1 heart left. The perfect lesson. That was perfect. I thought I made a mistake somewhere. Oh. How many more vowels do I have to learn? Wait, what's the next step of this? There's more vowels? Can I jump here? Learn Korean consonants? Can I jump here? Pass this test to jump ahead to Unit 2. Let's do it.
더,
Oh. Am I good enough to skip grades? You're off to a great start. Eh? This is eh?
에,
Eh?
체,
Che? Oh wait, me is...
미,
Am I gonna skip grades? I don't have to do all this learning the vowels and consonants again? Eh? Oh shit. Ew. E is this one? I keep forgetting. The circles and the squares look the same. This is why I'm not like a world famous geometer. Circles and squares look the same to me.
해,
Yeah. It's got the hat. It makes the H sound. Pyo.
요,
Oh, that's pyo. Is this one? Pyo. Oh, I see. It's like the pa sound, and then okay. So when it's the p and the yo, they combine it. I see.
어,
Oh. Ja is this one.
자,
Ja.
비,
E. Arm is getting stiff. Why is my arm getting stiff for learning Korean? The fuck? Chu,
큐, 유, 튜,
chu. I kind of hear the Y sound, but not really. Let me hear it again.
해, 튜, 튜,
Chu.
폐,
All right. Pe. Impressive stuff. All right, Duolingo Owl, give me your hardest battle.
요,
Yo.
야,
Yeah. You're halfway there for goal. Which one is goal? This one's goal.
오, 세,
Se. Nah. Which one is nah?
나.
Nah. I did it. I can skip the grades. 94%. That's like an A+, honestly. Not a bad start. The consonants are different. Can I learn more consonants? Can I learn basic phrases? Wait. Let's see how many consonants we can do.
또,
Full. Full.
또,
This is the double consonants. I can never hear the difference in sound between like the single consonants and the double consonants. I don't know like how to verbalize it as well.
또,
Full.
또,
Full. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's the double line thing. Is it this one?
예,
Yeah.
개,
All right. Ke. Ke. No, ke. Ke. There's the ga, and then there's like the Korean equivalent of like a dakuten from Japanese to make it a harder sound. Ke. Ke.
개,
Ke. Matching pairs. Full.
또,
Ke.
개,
Yeah.
예,
Yeah.
예,
B.
예,
Yeah. Ah.
가,
B is here.
히,
He? There should be a. I wish I could hear it again. I have to ingrain this sound into my mind.
개,
Okay. Yeah. Go. Is it go?
고,
Yeah.
개,
I refuse. I will not pay for Super Duolingo. I will lose my progress. That's okay. I have a 2-day streak. Is there a way to get more hearts, or is it just like practice to get more hearts?
왜, 위, 의, 왜, 왜,
I still can't hear the difference between these three sounds. I swear to God, they're still the same.
싸,
Sa,
파,
ha, ha,
싸,
ha,
파,
ha. How does this one compare to the single S?
사,
Sa versus
싸, 사, 싸, 사, 싸,
I hear a slight difference. Let me see if I can like explain the difference.
사, 싸,
It's more okay, it's pronounced with greater force. I guess there's like some type of aspiration, a more aspirated word. How would the etymology guy in the YouTube shorts explain this?
싸,
There's like a more of a expulsion of air. Sa versus sa,
싸,
sa.
사,
I think. Let's see. How does this guy explain it? The 15-minute infographic that I've been using. Where is it? The double consonants. If you can add one more consonant on the bottom as a bonus, you can have it stacked pretty high. What else is there? Where's the double? Where's the double? How does he explain the double consonants? Ta 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 ta. Ga becomes ka. They change the sound they make. Is this becoming soft to hard or hard to soft? I can never tell if ga is the soft G or ka is the soft sound. Or no. Is soft G ga or ja? That's in English. But there's like some type of the hardness shift here as well. Nothing becomes H. Sa becomes ja. So it goes sa, ja, cha. So it's like smooth and then a little more jagged. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but the S sound seems smooth to me. And then the ja and the cha are like more jagged in my mind. Like that's how I'm thinking about them. I don't even know if that makes any sense. If you double up a consonant, no big whoop, just stress the sound. All right, let's look at some basic Korean travel phrases. Basic Korean travel phrases. Hey, they got our Reddit here too. Good day, I am planning to travel to Korea. I don't know the language, but I'd like to have some phrases prepared for daily use. America, 미국. I knew that one. Hello, 안녕. That one I know. 감사해요. 요즘에 감사합니다. Excuse me, CD. 합니다. 조승합니다. I think it looks like amnida is like the polite form. I know Koreans, there's some type of honorific system. I'm assuming it operates similarly to Japanese, where you add some type of conjugation at the end to make it polite as opposed to informal, right? Indida, amnida seems to be the polite forms, just based off of this travel thing. I also think I read it somewhere once. 조승합니다. 저는 한국 일을 못해요. 주소안. How did he romanize this? 주소안이다 소문한 우보레르테요. 조승합니다. 저는 한국. That's a long ass. Holy shit. How does anyone even? How do children learn this language? Do you speak English? 당신 인형 일을 하시. Oh my god. How does anyone even learn English to begin with? I wish I could always have like my toddler brain to absorb language. It would make my life so much easier for these types of things. It's so short when he's like, I'm bad with spicy food. That'd be useful for a foreigner if you're not into spicy food, I guess. Oh, there's some guy who linked 90-day Korean phrases. Let's see. Yeah, that one I know. Anil, I know that one. That one I know. That's what's up. 감사합니다. Wait, isn't 감사합니다 the thank you and not 고맙습니다? I don't know. Maybe it's a different form. Maybe this one's more polite or less polite. 천만에요. 시리합니다. You can say okay or you can say 괜찮아요. I feel like okay is a pretty universally understood phrase to be just like good. That's probably like the English language's greatest contribution to like the global communication, besides the fact that people have to learn English anyways. Just the phrase okay. Short, succinct, good. 몰라요. 몰라요. Sorry is me. 미안합니다. I should probably be trying to read this stuff instead of the romanization to get my brain adapted to reading, instead of having to rely on these disgusting Latin letters. 안녕하세요. All right. I'm seeing. Tips before you start learning Korean phrases. What do we have? We have basic Korean. Need the bare minimum sentence for casual conversations. These are the basic Korean phrases. You might notice there are a few ways of saying some of the basics, such as excuse me, thank you, and goodbye. In English, these phrases are much more multi-purpose. In Korean, there are specific phrases that you'll use for certain situations. Oh my god, no, there's context-dependent thank yous also. No. There needs to just be one general thank you. This is why I hated the worst aspects of every language. Every language that has verb conjugations, the worst. This is the advantage of Mandarin. But Mandarin, you have to do all the tonal stuff too. Context-dependent thank yous. I've never heard of such a polite thing before. This like Japanese level of politeness. Good lord.
고맙습니다.
고맙습니다. I swear, if that's thank you, wait, then what's 감사합니다? 감사합니다. 감사합니다. There's 고맙습니다. Too many things. Too many thank yous. There should be one. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, not there. What did I do? 고맙습니다. Sometimes considered okay. Both polite ways. They are often used interchangeably, but 감사합니다 is considered more formal. Interesting. Let's see. So this is 고맙습니다 versus 감사합니다 is not more formal. If anything, is less formal. So when expressing gratitude between close friends, 감사합니다 is the usual blah 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 blah. All right, so one of them is just more formal, but not really. But kind of sometimes, but not really. Context dependent. Why do our languages always so context dependent? 천만에요.
천만에요. 미안합니다.
미안합니다.
괜찮아요.
My God, this is so loud.
안녕하세요.
That one I knew.
저기요.
Tokyo. Excuse me to get attention. Excuse me. There's 3 different excuse me's. Which one do I use to express my surprise and regret that I'm going to have memorized 3 different types of excuse me? Which one do I use?
저기요. 실례합니다.
실례합니다.
잠시만요. 여보세요.
All right. Okay.
안녕하세요.
There's a question mark there. Why is there a question mark after the good morning? Are you asking someone if it's a good morning?
안녕하세요.
These are the same. Yeah, there's like just like general greeting. Wasn't this earlier on this as well? It was. It is hello. Well, these are things I already do. There's a goodbye to person leaving and there's a goodbye to person staying. You know, that kind of does make sense a little bit. Goodbye to person staying versus goodbye to person leaving. I did have my whole rant about things in other languages I don't like, but this seems kind of dumb, but it does kind of make sense to have like a different form of goodbye to like if you're leaving versus if you're staying. That does kind of, maybe that's just my brain being a little ridiculous.
잘 가요.
잘 가요.
좋은 하루 보내세요. 여행 잘하세요.
actually, 네, 안녕, 안 맞아요.
잠깐만요.
잠깐만요.
아파요.
I feel sick. I need a doctor.
의사가 필요해요.
Me, when I have to learn the 5 different ways to say excuse me and goodbye in Korean.
의사가 필요해요.
Take me to the hospital to taxi.
병원에 가주세요.
And the Korean, there are 3 different ways to say thank you. You may say 고마워요 and 감사합니다. All right. And the basic Korean, we gave the most common way to thank someone. If you'd like to learn more about the different ways, all right, let's look at the different ways. There's formal. There's like different levels of formality. Which was the most formal though? I don't want to be rude to the people. 감사합니다. 고맙습니다. And most of the time, you will only need to use one of the 2 ways of saying this English phrase in Korean below. You will have the romanization to guide you on how to pronounce thank you. 감사합니다. The formal version, they have it here. I've heard this 1 billion times before. Polite language. It can also be used in a formal setting where stranger people older than you. Thank you for your time. 주세요. Isn't 주세요 giving? Give me? Oh, is like help, give, thank you. I think that's what it translates to, like quite literally. I know some basic. Just no. Just yeah. So just. Gonna have to go here. 도, 화, 취, 세, or was I reading from? Or 주, 세. See. Yes, reading is so hard. Holy. The word 감사합니다 means gratitude. The part 합니다 means to do. To do thanks. Oh, interesting. Usually restaurants, or it's usually said quite quickly, so pronunciation may sound like 감사합니다. 감사합니다. Interesting. Those are the different ways of saying thank you. 고마워요.
고마워요.
All right, interesting. 고맙다. This phrase comes up to give thanks. Therefore, this is okay. I now know like the differences, but I don't know if I can remember them. Where is the bathroom?
화장실은 어디에 있어요?
화장실은 어디에 있어요? Interesting.
다시 말해주세요.
다시 말해주세요. Interesting.
다시 말해주세요. 다시 말해주세요.
말해주세요.
다시 말해주세요.
다시 말해주세요. Interesting.
천천히 말해주세요.
천천히 말해주세요. Please speak slowly. Write it down. Oh no. If I ask someone to write something down for me and they write it in Korean, I will not understand anything. 이해해요.
이해해요. 이해해요.
Oh, so the H kind of gets disappeared. The H gets disappeared, I guess, if you say it fast. Or you say it fast enough. So they have this kind of, not conjugation, but some type of conjunction like we do in English.
이해해요.
이해해요. The H sound kind of goes away. Or maybe it's just not heard that much. 이해가 안 봐요?
몰라요.
알아요.
한국말을 할 수 있어요?
말을 할 수 있어요.
한국말을 조금 할 수 있어요.
한국말을 조금 할 수 있어요. Holy shit, my Korean's so fucking bad. I can't speak. This is a good one. This is one that's going to be useful.
한국말을 못해요.
한국말에 못해요.
타이거가 한국말로 뭐예요?
타이거, oh, you mean that's just 타이거? Maybe the ga part, is that some type of particle, some type of conjugation that's used when you're asking about this specific part? I'm trying to like look at the language and deconstruct it. See like what parts go where, what parts mean what. The ga, because I know in Japanese it's like ka, ka, different particles that you attach at the end to denote like question, some type of command, things like that. There's probably something similar in Korean just because they share the same etymological basis and just the nearness, the closeness of the countries. I can imagine they evolved similarly. But then again, I don't know why I'm trying to compare things to Japanese. That's another language I don't speak, but it's just something that I've learned before. Or at least I've like absorbed some knowledge of the Japanese language through osmosis of watching lots of anime in my younger years.
이거 얼마예요?
이거 얼마예요?
금방 갔다 올 거예요.
갔다 올게요. Good?
좋아요.
좋아요?
안 좋아요.
안 좋아요. So maybe this an also acts as like a negation. 안? In terms of just Korean. Let me look to see if I can connect it to something else. An looks like some type of negation. So it's pronounced the same as this, but I don't think it's used in a similar context here. Interesting. 네, 안녕. 안녕하세요. This is stuff I looked at. Oh. 미안합니다.
미안합니다. 괜찮아요.
That one I did know actually. 괜찮아요. I guess 괜찮아 is more informal.
축하해요. 여보세요.
여보세요.
실례합니다.
이해합니다.
걱정하지 마세요.
걱정하지 마세요.
맛있어요.
It's delicious versus I'm thirsty.
목말라요.
Me when I see attractive anime character.
목말라요.
Korean phrases for beginners. This is the same as before. Nice to meet you. Just a moment.
잠깐만요.
잠깐만요.
잘 먹겠습니다. 밥 먹었어요?
I know this word. This is rice. I can recognize this word. 밥 먹세요.
밥 먹었어요?
밥.
밥 먹었어요? 밥 먹었어요?
I don't hear the pause sound though. I guess it gets shortened to pum in this sentence. It gets combined with the starting syllable or the starting content of the next word. But it sounds like pum to me.
밥 먹었어요? 밥 먹었어요?
Yeah, it sounds like pum to me instead of pap or bap. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's a rice. I can recognize that much, which makes sense. I think that's similar. There's similarities in Korean, Chinese, and Japanese as well. Always ask, "Have you eaten your rice yet?" or whatever. Why is there no pronunciation for this one? Formal Korean phrases.
좋습니다.
좋습니다.
싫습니다.
싫습니다. Interesting.
미안합니다.
미안합니다. Informal. Informal could be useful. 아니요 is okay. Wait, 아니요 was the formal no, right? And so yo looks like it looks to be yo, I guess, is something you add to make something formal, to make something more formal. That's a good thing to like recognize. Okay. I'm learning something about the structure of the language now. How old are you? Korean phrases to know. Where are we? Where was I? I was here informal. 안녕. Yeah. So I say yo. Yeah, there's the yo again to make it formal. 안녕. It versus ne. So is just like a grunt of approval, and then ne is acknowledgement. Yes. 안녕.
안녕.
제발.
제발.
So Korean J is more like a CH sound than it is like English J. Said more like a aspiration. Is that what it's called when you like exhale through your front mouth? I mean, there's only one front mouth. There's only a mouth in the front. Through what is that? What is the word I'm looking for? Exhaling more. Che versus je. Che.
제발.
Okay. 그래?
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 고마워.
고마워.
좋아.
뭐가
싫어.
싫어.
미안해.
미안해.
다음에 봐.
They changed the speaker. Why'd they change the speaker for this one?
내일 봐.
And then they go right back to the lady. Only the guy seeing me next time, I guess.
다음에 봐.
다음에 봐. 봐.
다음에 봐.
So the W, even though it's written here, it's sometimes not always pronounced, I guess. Go here.
내일 봐.
봐. 봐.
내일 봐.
All right, okay. 만났어요, 반가워.
만나서 반가워.
Did I click that too many times? What was that?
뭐해?
뭐해?
잘 지내?
잘 지내? 진짜? 안녕 is translated to hi in the table and will answer. What is 안녕 is hello or goodbye. Oh, it's both. Makes it easy. Just phrase of greeting. 알아요? 몰라요? 보고 싶어요? 요하요? 맛있어요? Yeah. Korean restaurant phrases. These are the important bits, the best bits, some may say. The restaurant phrases. Table for 4 people. 예, 명절이 있어요. 메뉴판 주세요. What does the pan mean? The menu is just menu. It's just a Roman, is quite a literal menu.
메뉴판 주세요.
Quite a literal transliteration. Juseyo is give. The pan, I guess, is another type of conjugation. I'm gonna have to look at another conjugation chart then, am I? Korean conjugation chart. Conjugation chart. Oh no, oh no, oh no, there's more conjugations. Oh. This is the worst part of every single language, just some type of conjugation charts. Looking at this chart fills me with fear and dread and loathing and like the desire to unknow the things that I know and go back to the beginning of time and just like rebuild language from the ground up. Never again should we have to conjugate verbs or any type of word. I don't even know what it means to conjugate. All I know is that conjugate means something painful. I don't even know the exact definition. I only know it within the context of like language learning. Now, whenever I see it in the context of language learning, it just fills me with such fear and dread. Another language, another chart to memorize. 17 more different forms of this verb to memorize, and then like when you get them wrong, everyone looks at you like a dummy because it doesn't sound right. Thank you, and oh, this is the thank you or the travel phrase. This is your. Please do not. The most important parts. Please give me 4 orders of galbi.
갈비 4인분 주세요.
갈비 4인분 주세요.
갈비 4인분 주세요.
I'll be used. How can I make this 10? Would it be 4인분 주세요? How do I make this from 10 to 4? What's 10 in Korean? 10 is sheep, right? And then sa is 4. If I can make it oin, or would it be are we? 4인분? I feel like there will have to be some change because it wouldn't be oin. Oh, I guess it could be oinbun. It would be 5 orders. And then 한 병 주세요. 한 is 한 병 주세요. 한 is 1/2. So Korean might also have that thing that other languages do. Like I remember in Chinese when you wanted to say 2 for counting, you would say liang instead of ni. Maybe it's the same thing in Korean, where instead of if you want to say 1 of something, instead of saying il, you just use han or hana. Or am I thinking of something else? I can see it being different because I've imagined this is soju, 1 bottle, give. Right? So it's, what is it? Subject, object, verb form, SOV. Subject, object, verb is like very basic sentence structure.
맛있어요.
Interesting. You take credit cards.
카드 돼요?
Cafe. Please give me 1 hot coffee. Oh my god, it's almost 2 o'clock. All right. I should call it a day for today. I am Ibi. I have work tomorrow. No. So, I'm here for today. I feel like I learned a lot. I really just like strengthen the neuron bonds, the brain links for the pronunciation. Did I learn any words really? I learned there's different ways to say thank you, and there's different ways to say excuse me. I hope you can do it. I hope I do too. I'll probably try to do this like once a week, maybe on stream, maybe off stream. There's a lot to learn. There is so much to learn. Why are languages so large? Let's see. What's the one that I should try to memorize the most here? Food. Food. I'd like to eat here. Where's the one that 4 orders of kalbi? Kalbi 사인 주세요. 주세요 is give. Very basic sentence. Object 주세요. Object 주세요. That's what my big takeaway. Learn how to say word 주세요 is give me that. Probably kind of rude though. But there's the you at the end, so it could be polite. So I'm gonna call it here for today. Again, probably gonna play old school RuneScape tomorrow. I'm gonna start my Iron Man journey for the first time in like a video game where I have like 4,000 hours. Holy shit, I played that game too much. And then there's like more things I need to do. I don't know. I'll figure out more things because I think I'm going to stream on Sunday as well. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening to me ramble and all that other stuff. Hope you have a good night.